Where is that? Are we allowed to have a monster drink on the screen?
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Let me just put this away. Welcome! Welcome to NeverQuest. Our heroes sure are in a pickle, aren't they? When last we left them, they had gone hurtling through space and time, and now, who knows where they've ended up? Well, I know where. And at least one of them knows where. Maybe you know where. But let's all find out together here on NeverQuest! Yeah.
Hi everyone.
Oi.
Do you really know where?
Yes.
Okay, why do you know and the rest of us don't know?
Because he studied and did research.
I think now I think I've won the beard war.
Oh!
Now that Frank has been thrown.
Shots fired.
I will say I can probably catch you and beat you in like a month.
Sure. But for
I
now,
stopped trimming.
but for now, there is a new Beard King.
There's a new Beard King.
So you should start
Yes.
the introductions for those of you joining us
Yes.
in the chat.
My name is Abe, and I play the Goliath raised by gnomes, Barnabas, Annabelle, Goodfellow, Hawthorne Merriweather Jr. of the South Market Merriweathers, also known as Waterbeach Children. I'm known by many other names, but most importantly, in the fighting pits of Highever, they call me the Grave Digger, and where that man passed, only death now reigns.
It is very true.
But my friends, which I will include you in, call me Bags.
Most excellent. I am Frank, and I am playing Ravener Shepin, who is a gnome raised by gnomes. Yeah.
What a twist!
Yes, and his full name, since he is a gnome, of course, is Ravener Shepin, Seeker of Things, the Blade in the Darkness, Launcher of Sticks, father of a squirrel griffin named after a bean, hero of the good fae, the gnomish Cuisinart.
Where did you get all these names?
We get names!
I know, you've been slowly acquiring names.
I never thought.
He's been slowly acquiring them.
We just haven't done full
But like,
intros.
more like,
Yeah,
like
sure.
spits and
It's
starts.
a gnome thing. We
I mean,
can't
I can
explain
think
it.
the rest
I
of
understand
them.
it's a gnome thing.
It's a new act. All the gnomes get one full introduction of their name.
Well, I can read all of them?
Well,
that was only like...
Yeah.
You missed your
Yours takes
opportunity.
45 minutes.
I only
Anyway,
read like
I'm
3.
Lux. I complain a lot. And...
That's just an unrelated fact.
Well, I mean, I was just
That's
explaining...
actually him in real life.
I was explaining my recent actions. And I play Alamar Velcro, who
Excellent.
doesn't... kind of does also complain a lot.
Depends what's going on around.
And
And I'm Matt. I play Peren Greycastle, everyone's favorite Peren. I am a half-elf bard sorcerer who does everything he can to just get everyone to get along. That's all I want.
and then, of course, joining us behind the screen, controlling everything, including the monster that destroys us every so often.
Yep.
Hey everybody, I'm Jen, Mayhem's Muse on the Twitch forums and on the interwebs, producer over here at Bella Lost Souls, writer of cosplay articles, and occasionally Aleta, the knowledge cleric, who is quite judgy yet curious of all things.
So welcome everyone to NeverQuest. Let's get started. When last we left, you guys had been hurtling through space and time and planes, and had emerged through a portal and kind of come to your senses, lying on your backs on the odd cobblestone ground of a strange and multifaceted city.
A strange new world.
Oh, good.
The first thing you notice are the buildings around you.
Words of the song.
But the next thing you notice is that there is no sky. There is simply more city above you, and in the distance you can
Like a
see
normal block,
a
bro, right?
wall that also appears to be city. If you look carefully, you can see people walking above you on the streets.
Not like
But
Okay,
are they
it's-
walking upside down, or
Yes.
is it just a street? Of, oh,
Yeah.
so it's
It's
like
like
gravity.
Yeah. It's
Are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's?
We're on the inside of a ring.
or a
Oh.
Taurus, I believe.
So that is totally not like a gnome
Okay.
burrow.
I thought
That
it
is
was
really
different.
weirding me
I was
out.
gonna ask if you were
Yeah.
sure it wasn't like those two planets in the movie where the people fall in love and the planets with different gravity. But
Ah,
It's not.
you said it wasn't last time,
No,
and it seems
that's-
like it's still
Still
not.
not this time.
That's Bitopia. It's very different.
What is that movie?
You
actually
just
called?
want a world where you can fall in love with a woman from another gravity plane.
In that movie.
Who doesn't?
In that
Just looking
movie.
for love.
Let's be real.
In that movie, the guy gets caught for being on the wrong planet because he pees and his pee goes up because the gravity on his planet's the other way, and that's how they catch him.
That is not the movie that I was thinking of either.
I've
Nope.
never even seen that movie. And I
No
never
idea
thought
what's
once.
going
I
on.
think it has Jim Sturgis, and it's bad. Surprise! Jim Sturgis in a bad movie. Yes.
I hope he's
Suck
not
it.
a- I hope he's not a viewer.
But speaking of bad movies where Jim Sturgis isn't, you guys are laying on the streets. What do you do?
Peren,
Well-
where are we?
Yeah,
Am I
Peren,
laying-
I have a weird feeling that you know where we are.
Peren, am
do
I
know
laying
where
on
we
the
are.
street or am I floating on the ceiling? I'm confused.
Yeah, you did all the research. You were reading books for once.
We
That was
are
weird.
we are in the city of cities, a metropolis to end all metropolises.
Metropolis.
A city where anyone can find anything and anyone can get anywhere. At the middle of an infinitely long plain, at the top of an infinitely tall tower, stands the crossroads of the multiverse. We are in what some might call the cage, for there is no physical way in or out. Only through the city's many mystical magic portals can one escape this wretched cage. For I will call it the City of Doors. Everyone else calls it Sigil.
Should we
I-
have this written down?
No, I
totally was not
really
taking
like
notes.
Sigil.
I'm
So
gonna laugh if we're not in Sigil
we
now.
we are absolutely in Sigil. I am 100% confident.
Peren, how did you learn about Sigil?
How do you not know about Sigil?
He was doing research on planes earlier.
I mean, my gnomish giant friend over here has degrees in everything. Even he looked a little confused. So
Out of everything, so yeah, I did a bunch of research, but then also out of character. Sigil is a place Peren absolutely would know about.
Sure.
really,
It is all of that stuff I said is 100% true. It is the largest city in the whole multiverse, and it is super rad. So back in character. So, have fun. You guys have got a lot of things to explore. I'm gonna go disappear for about a week. I'll find you guys. Have a good time.
Peren,
Wait,
that's
wait,
a
wait,
bad
wait,
idea. Where are you
wait,
even
wait,
going?
wait.
Peren walks off.
Okay.
wow. So
Oh, comes
dummy.
back. Wait, one more thing.
Oh.
If you see the Lady of Pain, don't look her in the eyes, or you'll bleed until you die. Bye.
What is
Wow.
Lady of the Pain?
What does he do? Also, where?
I also
Okay.
recognize her always.
Also,
Somebody
I
tell
know-
me how the dumbest person in our party knows about this place. And
All
they
right,
just left us
book
alone.
liquor. Let's not throw us cast aspersions.
Well, I mean, I've got all Peren's buddies.
Why
so
would
I suppose
anybody
if
lick
he wants
a
to
book?
wander off without it, that's
Why wouldn't
fine.
you? How do you?
No,
Because
I do have my
sanitary.
own money.
It's
so
to
I'm
assert
gonna-
your financial independence.
Yeah, so
No,
I'm
no.
gonna,
It's
I'm
like,
gonna
no, I have
go
money, damn it.
spend about a week, give or take, unless I am distracted in some other way, just destroying every organ, gland, and taboo I have.
He's just ripping and dripping at the
Okay, I
highest
want to know why I
order.
wasn't invited.
You go,
I mean,
go
I'm,
track him.
I am sure I will not be hard to find.
Yeah, go track him. You've got the skills.
I
Just
know.
imagine
but-
like he walks into a
I'm
church.
currently
and then he
angry.
just like
It's just like-
plays a couple,
Wait, oh,
plays a couple things and it's like BAM! And that's his taboo is breaking instruments.
Cut to a bunch of people with cars, and he's like, "It's not Tom Cruise, but it's like Tom Cruise."
I am not tracking him right now because I'm not happy with him.
Okay, you're not tracking him.
No, I'm not happy with him.
So,
Yeah, I walk off.
Peren is wandering off. What about the rest of you
I have
guys?
a couple of quick questions.
Yes.
Should you find a portal?
I don't-
Well, I have a couple
to
quick
where?
questions first.
Oh.
One, are Aleta and Finn here?
Aleta is there. Finn, you don't see immediately as you
Aw.
look around.
Well, all right.
I mean,
So he may or may not be.
Wait, is Necromancer that I was holding on to the entire time
he's
there?
absolutely there.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's
You owe us some skin!
and some answers. I have other questions. We'll get to those later.
Can we go find an inn? Because I totally think we need to rest.
Yeah, let's. Well, no, I think
No,
we
we
should
need
rent
to
a
beat this
room
guy up
and torture
first.
this guy in it.
We did that before.
All right, how about
Okay,
this? Another
let's
plan.
say it so
we rent a
cavalier.
room.
We did it
You
before.
guys torture him. I'm gonna take a relaxing bath and go to sleep.
That seems torturous for him too.
What if we just make a take a bath with you?
I like people taking baths with me.
I'd go to sleep with you. I think we've two
I'm a
birds,
snuggler.
one stone, right?
I'm a snuggle. Who doesn't like to snuggle?
You okay
with
with is this too much torture for
That
you?
seems. I mean, who knows how the Necromancer feels about it? But I think
Isn't it worse if he's actually really into it?
and then we take him away. He falls in love with Ravener, and then we take Ravener away.
I
And we say, "No more good boy for you. You're
Get a
forced to
ton like
live
no one else
alone."
unknown.
Now this bathtub is a symbol of sorrow for the rest of your life. I think we just torture him regular. But if you want to torture him with baths and snuggles, I mean, I guess that's okay. It doesn't seem that bad. Is my thing.
I mean, I just feel like renting a room.
I have a third
Yeah.
option.
Yeah.
We rent a room. I take a bath. You can take buckets of my bath water and pour it over his face while you torture him.
Oh, we call it in the business call that a gross waterboard.
Yeah, that's a gross waterboard because I'm feeling kind of gassy.
Is it like really worse than a waterboard? Like I feel like if you're getting
It's the little bit that pushes it over the top.
As you guys are kind of like discussing this, he's the necromancer is just sort of struggling in your grasp, and you can feel the skin start to slough off.
No, not
your
again.
arm,
No, not
as
again.
like the bones like of his feet start sliding out from the bottom of the sack of flesh that you were
Crap! The
carrying.
one time we want Peren to make somebody fall asleep.
I grab his bones.
Yeah, hold on to his bones.
Sure, strength check.
Okay. Pass me a d20.
I cast Hunter's Mark on his bones.
Can you knock a skeleton unconscious?
Can I do that?
Yes, you can cast.
I have a
Monsters
14.
inherently
You have a
die when they
14?
hit
Alright,
zero.
hold on.
Is that enough to hang on to these
Is
bones?
he a monster?
I mean,
like other than from
Joe,
like
where'd
a
you-
metaphysical.
there you go.
what's
Goodbye.
he? I was like, where did he go?
Where was that hand taking one of our die?
Okay, you have definitely beat his strength check.
Alright, so
you
I
grab
hang on to his bones.
All right, I'll pull on the other end. Let's see
I'm
if we
still
can-
casting
let's see if
Hunter's.
we can
I
get
cast
this-
Hunter's
let's see
Mark
if we
on his
can debone
bones,
him.
just
Okay.
in case.
Make a strength check.
For casting a spell?
Oh no, he's pulling on the other end.
Does he get
Hunter's
advantage?
marked
Because
him.
I'm.
Well,
Yeah,
I got
I
20.
totally
Okay.
just marked it.
So
Yes.
that is a 27.
Alright, so you debone yourself a necromancer.
Okay.
You
We have
have
Necromancer fillet?
you have the skin in,
Yes.
in your hands.
Does it seem to do anything?
It kind of is. It's just like a pile of flesh. It's Dr. Fellraven shaped.
I'll put it in a bag and
Yeah,
sling it over my shoulder.
absolutely.
Aleta, do you want to hold the bag of flesh?
Nope.
Are you sure? It would be helpful.
Maybe.
and
Yeah, why don't
also,
you wait here? Watch this. I can go
Also,
do
the
it. Ready?
necromancer is marked.
Ready? Watch this trick. Aleta, do you want to inspect this bag of flesh? It's magic.
I mean, it is.
I'm not that easily swayed, she says as she grabs the bag and immediately starts inspecting it.
You can't trick me that easily. God damn it already.
I've had 55 separate arguments with her. I learned
I
many
mean,
tricks.
it would be useful to know if we can use this trick, because if I lose my flesh, I mean, I would want to have it.
I
All
never
right,
wa-
so
I
now
never
let's
wanna be-
take. So now all we've got is now we've got is a bag of skin
Yep.
and,
And a pile of bones?
and a loose skeleton. And the skeleton is like still.
Can we gag him? Can you gag a skeleton?
What's the skeleton doing?
Yeah. Is he talking?
He is kind of squirming at the moment and saying, "Unhand me!"
Okay.
Okay, not gonna
Wait,
happen.
how is the skeleton talking?
I mean, like
Like
He
this.
has no vocal cords.
Yeah. Which means
Yeah.
you can't gag
I'm
him.
confused by this, but strangely intrigued.
There are two.
I am chalking it
pinpoints
up to
of
magic.
baleful blue light burning away in those eye sockets.
Okay.
And
What
Magic.
kind of magic is that?
Necromancy.
Damn! Pulled again.
Gonna
The
say,
knowledge cleric on the
The knowledge cleric is filling the
it.
void of Peren. Here, it's a...
I
Okay.
attempt to dispel the magic.
Wait!
No, question him!
What? not?
Because
I have a spell on him, and I don't need you making that go away.
That's
in case
true.
his bones
that
run
would,
down the
would
street.
go away.
And also, this is a dude we've been trying to get answers from for
Like
at
days.
least 2 arcs
Yeah.
of this show.
So I see you're not
So-
going to unhand me.
Fine.
I pull his hands off.
Do you... Make a strength check.
Times like this, I wish I actually had instruments.
That is a 16.
Ah, dang it! All right, you do.
Is that
Well
like,
played, fine. But do you know what spell I still know? Dimension Door, and then he vanishes.
No.
I've got his hand.
I was gonna.
It's okay.
Wait, hang on.
Can I track
You
him
can
through
track
dimensions?
him. You absolutely. Well, no, he hasn't left this dimension. He just sort of.
Oh, so we're just looking for the handless skeleton with the glowing blue eyes?
Yes, and
Dimension Door is only like 300 feet or something.
That is-
exactly.
Oh, it's only
Okay.
300 feet?
Okay.
Hang on,
I think
hang
it's
on.
400 feet.
My range? Okay.
But the range for Hunter's Mark is on the same plane, I do
Wait.
believe.
Hang
I
on.
think it's 90 feet.
No, that's the range for when you
For
cast
casting
it.
it, you're correct.
I counterspell.
Oh! Ooh.
I got their little spells now.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. We all leveled up.
Yeah.
This is a weird way for the story to
If
start.
the creature is Dimension Door 3rd or less,
Dimension Door is a 4th level spell.
4th level.
And who knows what else in the infinite world.
So I need to
I'm gonna make sure at the end of this week, I'm gonna make sure I experience every emotion at least once.
And see every color.
That is.
I will point out when we have
20,
an hour.
which does beat the 10 plus.
20 does beat that. Alright, you counter his spell.
Okay, let's
Does
get.
he have to say words to cast spells?
Yes.
Then I cast silence upon him.
I mean, it's in a giant.
Oh no, it's a
area.
20-foot radius.
Yeah, don't
Never
do
mind.
that.
Let's not do that.
Let's get this dude somewhere we can torture.
Normally, Raven
No,
would
you don't
know
know
about
what
that
you do.
shenanigan.
I
but
mean, I
we
do.
don't.
You just.
Do you want to lose more of your skeletal body?
Okay.
I
You
should,
wanna talk
I should
to
take
us?
his feet off.
Very well.
I mean-
I will
You know what?
accompany you.
I defeat him.
Make a strength check.
I'm hand and defeated.
Ah, alright.
17.
That's not beating my 18.
Ah, ha, ha.
He keeps his feet on.
I love them.
For now. All right.
All right.
He remains
I'm accompanying
undefeated.
you. I will
Alright.
accompany you.
Alright, well, historically, I feel like we shouldn't do enhanced interrogations in the street.
That's fair.
So
True.
let's
I
go.
mean, I just figured if I defeated him, it'd make it harder for him to run away.
No, I like that move. I just think
Yeah.
that we should, now that we've established what we're doing, take him somewhere more private.
There's a sign over there with the Reserviert. We should go check that out and see if they have any
Yeah.
private
Do
locations.
we see any taverns nearby?
Or sick hotels.
Yes.
This is the infinite ultimate
I
one.
mean, I feel like it's not like a just nice hotel because I feel like a sick hotel is probably I think like the sickest hotel in this weird city of cities is probably more than we can afford.
Fair.
So
Like a
go
good
ahead
torture
and,
hotel.
Like a torture. Yeah, is there like a
for
like
this
a-
one, go ahead and make an investigation check, and I'm gonna give you guys disadvantage.
What the hell is the D20?
There's one of them.
You're our investigator.
Oh, I'm an
Oh, I threw it
investigator.
in the worst place.
And then I got it with disadvantage?
Yes.
No.
That seems like a bet.
7.
13.
All right, 13. You find your way to. You find your way through the streets. Again, the buildings here are very scattershot construction. They are from different civilizations from all across the plains. So like. You might see an incredibly archaic looking building next to one that's kind of built out of twisted marble that looks like something that you're not even sure how that was made.
Okay, I'm looking for like the Ritz-Carlton.
You find
Like a Holiday Inn, not a Holiday Inn Express, but like the Holiday Inn.
Yeah,
You're
like King
Like a
Town.
Marriott.
No, like nicer than like Kingdom,
The,
but maybe not a Marriott.
the place you find is an inn,
Fairfield.
a tavern and an inn called the Fortune's Wheel. It is a massive.
Vow for
It is a massive inn, big enough that it's got multiple sections where people are hanging out inside. As you walk in, the first place you step into is the vast common room of the Fortune's Wheel. On one end of the wall, one end of the room, on one of the walls, is a huge carved dragon head. And hung underneath it is a sign that says, "Unruly patrons will be dragon."
Is that a verb?
It can be.
Wow.
We're in the infinite city of everything.
Wow.
The
It's lucky they even speak the same language as us, honestly.
well, and the
Well,
the
apparently
sights
common
and
is
sounds,
common.
The sights and sounds here are quite exotic. You see a few people. You see tieflings. You see Goliaths. You see strange bird people.
Are Goliaths exotic?
You see
See one like every day at least.
you see cat people. You see at least 2 humanoid-looking slime creatures.
I thought Aleta was a cat person.
I don't think so.
No?
Aleta, you're not a cat person, right?
I am not a cat person.
Mm-mm,
You don't
she
like
is
cats?
All lady.
Well, I mean, I like cats.
I was always told
but
she
I
was
am
a
not
cat
a person
person.
comprised of cats.
Ooh, we
You a
got
dog person?
wordplay at work today.
You see some of the strange insect-like thrakreen.
Okay, that's
a
weird.
hard name to say.
Like,
3 cream.
that's
how I
weird.
pronounced it.
Oh, because they've got 3 arms.
Dead for to be a club.
You even see some clockwork creatures
Ooh.
buzzing around,
Yeah.
including 2 little discs on legs with a single eye in the middle.
Oh, so dumb. What?
Monodromes?
This is kind
Monodromes.
of cool.
Yeah.
I'm totally digging this.
I tried to trip one of them.
Am I the only
Why
gnome?
did I trip them?
They're goof. They're
But
very
they like
goofy.
kind
Very
I don't
goofy.
think you can trip them. I think you just end up
Dude, if
kicking
they are
them.
part of a
Make a-
giant like
make
clockwork golem or
Make
something, I'm
either
gonna
a
kick you in the
strength or a
shit.
dexterity check.
You know it's Dex, baby. Maybe one of those 20s.
How much do they weigh?
Are there any other gnomes?
Not much.
Less than 5 pounds?
Exactly 20.
Let me find out.
Wow.
Because I rolled an 18 and added
All
2.
right. You definitely knock one over.
Oh.
Uh,
We haven't even been here like 20 minutes.
I'm sorry, but like it's just like it's a little plate on 2 legs, and come
Yeah.
on, that's hilarious. Just imagine that falling over.
They're very goofy.
That's so silly. It's like tripping an ostrich.
yeah.
Aw.
How much?
Not
do
in
they
like
weigh?
identical, but like in the way
Not
of
that
like.
much.
I'm gonna go help it back
Uh,
up
About.
because I
These
feel
weigh about
I feel
10
a special
pounds.
affinity to all
Okay.
smaller things.
I can't mage hand sword that good.
Nah.
Yeah, I would trip that 100 times. I made the right
Help
choice.
back up. I'll help.
I'm helping it
Yeah,
back
help
up.
back up.
All right.
And
I-
I apologize for my rude friend
I
who's
groan
too big and
audibly.
only half of a regular creature.
I groan audibly and then get angry.
Whatever.
Guys,
Oh, wait.
guys, let's stay on target. We've
I
got
know
to
you
get
have.
over
this
here.
is
I know you have holes in your underpants. It's really hard for you to like intimidate me right now.
I don't have holes in my underpants.
Have you
wear
seen your
underpants?
underpants?
I do.
As
And I
fascinating
have seen
as
them. They
this-
don't have holes. What are you talking? What?
What's happening?
I don't know.
I don't
wait,
wear underpants.
I check my gem really fast.
Wait, I never
and
have
see
holes
if
in
it's
them.
if it's going.
You pull out your gem. It is going. Though there's
Okay,
something.
There's underneath my
something-
sweet jacket.
There's something weird
Later,
about it.
we have to have a talk with
You are
him
not
about
sure
staying
what, but like something feels
incognito.
not like it's broken, or even like
Where is that?
it's been corrupted or anything. Something just feels like you're like there's static between it and you.
Okay. The only there is that. I checked the blue gem. Oh wait, no. I'll be incognito. I won't check the blue gem.
But if you're incognito, shouldn't it be nice to the clockwork machines?
Yes.
Like, isn't that how you act when you're incognito?
I mean, when incognito,
Do you like
trip
the
all the goofy robots.
So it seems to me that the gem is attuned to the material plane, or our material plane, is what I would guess.
It does seem that way. I do want to test it, but let's deal with this ding dong first.
Yeah.
I hate this guy.
Is there an obvious innkeeper?
Yes, there is an obvious innkeeper. There is. Hold on, let me pull up my notes here. Yes.
Good strat.
Everybody loves gnomes.
What?
Oh, our point man's gonna talk to him.
Yeah, our best at talking person.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
He'll remember all the questions.
Yes,
I've been practicing.
The bartender is a Vulpine woman who stands behind the
Is that a race or just how she looks?
both.
Okay. I mean, it's a fair question.
So it's a
right?
fair question because I don't know what a vulpine is.
She
like a fox.
has a
Yeah.
fox-like head, and is definitely a humanoid.
So human, so annoying.
There's a little voice in the back of my head going, "How well does Ravener know about furries?"
I mean, does Ravener even know what a fox is?
I know. I was gonna go up and make yip yip noises.
Probably
but I'm
not.
just like,
No, it's like, that looks like an
So
elephant.
is the bar-
there's
is
an
the bar-
elephantine woman over there.
Is the bartender / the innkeeper?
Yes.
Ah, so I approach her and I say, "Hello, foxy lady."
I guess he knows what a fox is. It's clever.
Hello.
Hello.
She's never heard that before.
My adventuring friends and I
We're just
need a room with a bathtub, hopefully, please,
We can get like 2 rooms.
and-
It's okay. We can splurge.
and maybe 3 rooms, please. At
No,
least
even
one
no
with a
worries.
bathroom, with a bath in it.
Very well. I
Yes.
can provide you with a room. If
And
you'd like.
how many golds or whatever is
Go
that?
with coppers first. You gotta
Oh,
go
coppers. How many coppers
Oh,
would that
gold,
cost?
silver, it doesn't matter as long as it's all made out of the same material.
Sure.
Gold and silver
Those
are
are-
not made out of the same
Yeah.
material.
What
We
I
don't
mean is,
correct the
what I
people.
mean is, and she kind of like reaches into the drawer and throws down 3 gold coins. One has the terrifying face of Jubilex, the demon lord, minted on it. One has
Different kind of people.
one has the one has the almost incomprehensible tentacled face of a strange fish-like creature on it.
Also your kind of
Yeah.
people.
Where'd you get these coins?
And the third one has the face of the most bland, like incredibly boring man you could imagine.
Okay.
Minted.
We
Also
probably
seems like
have
your kind of
more
person.
coins
Only if
with
it's a
bland
joke.
people than demons. Are you telling me I can only pay you with coins with those faces?
No, what I'm saying is we get coin from around the plains here. So as
Oh.
long as it's gold or silver or copper, your money is
Perfect.
good
And,
here.
and how many monies will this cost?
It will cost you 5 monies.
5 monies of any metal we want?
No, 5 monies that are gold. For a nice room with a bath?
Uh-huh. For one night? Or a week?
Oh, a week, I assumed.
Excellent. Thank you. I was just confirming, and we are new to the new plane. So we accept that sale price. And do you have a discount for seniors?
No.
Very good. How about for former military or perhaps members of the AAA?
No,
I read it in the
but
book.
yes.
Ah, no. Anybody have a AAA card?
I don't.
And
And
also
also,
Archer. Who else would be a member of the Archers Alliance of Avalon?
I know.
Right?
I have my Archers Alliance of Avalon card.
I'm proficient in archery.
Oh, I'm afraid we only take the Automobile Association of America cards here.
I do not know what that is.
What about
so-
Arithmancers Association of Asteroth?
Oh, that one actually, yes.
Yeah, okay, I've got that here.
Very well. It is 5 gold for a 10-day then.
Very good.
Wow.
okay, well, this
We'll
conversation-
take 3.
And
walk
this
up
guy's
to
gonna
the-
pay you because he has all the money.
I'll pay.
Except for all the money I have.
I walk up to Volpine Lady and I point to the 2 coins that have things that it seems like I would like on them.
You want to?
And I'm like, where did you get these 2? Like, where do these 2 coins come from?
Oh, here and there.
No, but specifically.
Specifically, I
Yeah.
don't know about which ones are you pointing at?
The one with
bland
the
guy.
no, not the bland guy. The one of the 3, the ones that don't have the bland
The
guy.
ones that, well,
Actually, you know what? Because 2 out of 3, actually just all 3 of them.
she points to the fish one. That came from a prime material plane by the name of Aquilion. And
Okay.
that came from the abyss, she says, pointing at the one with the demon lord on it.
We have been really close to going there several times now, haven't we?
Yeah.
And this one came from a realm only known as Dan.
Cool.
Wait.
The bland
The
man.
realm Dan.
Yes.
Cool.
I am
can
intrigued
I,
already.
Can I trade you 3 of our golds for these 3 golds?
I don't see why not.
Okay, I swap them.
All right.
Because now I got some questions that I want to answer and ways to answer.
So, Aleta,
Yes.
how do you feel about going to the Abyss now?
I mean, it's only the entire point of all of my research and study, so I'd say I'm mildly indifferent about it.
I thought the point of your research
Surprising. I thought
study
you'd
was
be really into it.
That's
like
so weird.
we're-
Weird.
was to recover the books and like hide them or something.
That's a short-term and very immediate goal.
Okay.
The abyss and knowledge of my deity of choice is kind of the overarching
Does your
long
deity live
goal.
in the abyss?
Well, the access point to the realm of the gods is the abyss. So
Hey, Aleta,
knowledge,
look
you
what
know?
I have. It's a coin from the abyss, and it's my coin. It's from the abyss. Isn't that cool?
yes, that's
Now, it just sounds like you're badly.
kind of a big deal.
Do you want to go up to your
No.
rooms, or are you going to?
Endlessly
No, we're
gonna
gonna stay
Restaurant
high
is
and Vicar
live.
for at least another 20
I
minutes.
I would
Very
like to
well.
go to the room.
I want to start torturing.
Yeah. Don't say that out loud.
What
What
I
he
want to start.
means
Sorry,
is-
I want to start. Tortuga.
Ing.
What's
We are
Tortuga?
very much into pirate reenactment.
It's a chill game I play with these cards.
Actually, you know what? We want 4 rooms. Do you have another room by any chance?
Oh, there is a fourth person, isn't there?
She kind of
No, there isn't. Yes, there is.
looks through her records. I'm afraid we've only got the 3.
Okay.
But if you need cleaning services,
No, we
No,
appreciate
it's
it.
okay. It's okay.
No, we might need cleaning services.
You might, but I assume we come back down and ask her about the cleaning services. Like, we don't need them at the moment, unless the
guess
rooms
so.
are dirty. I assume the rooms are clean.
Is there a
Yeah.
couch? Is there a couch in my room?
you'll have to find out.
Every room is a mystery.
I mean, in this place?
Yeah, fair enough. All right,
I don't
let's,
even know if all the
Anyway,
rooms
let's
are
go.
the
Let's
same.
go to our
play.
rooms.
let's go play that
Yeah.
good card game, Tortuga.
Yeah, it's such a
She
good
We are
game.
going to
she hands
Tortuga
you
all
three-
night.
She hands you 3 keys. One is a bronze skeleton key. One is a silver rod. It has no adornments or
even a tail. It's just a rod.
It's just a rod. And then the last is a white metal disc.
Well, I think we
I
know
want
what
that
room we're
one.
keeping our old bag of bones in.
Which?
I
The
don't
one
know.
with the skeleton key?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
sure.
There's a
me
clear
not
theme
in.
here.
I'm
Okay.
taking. I take the white. I take the rod.
Perrin,
I'll
you
take the
have
disc, Jim.
you have
Aleta
made
gets
your
one
way
more.
to. This is the first place
Give
you
Aleta my
came to
disc.
when you went on your
Sure.
spree to go drinking. You see your friends.
I didn't say drinking. I said destroying every organ, gland, and taboo I have. I want that to
Alright.
be clear.
How many organs do you have?
I don't know what
That's
is
the
it,
same
like
as
A
the
dozen?
red-
pipe organ or a?
No, like internal
Stand by.
ones.
Are you
Google
saying long,
how
like
many
you don't mean like all of them,
organs.
right? Like, do you care about like, I don't know.
Like my plan is go
English.
through every experience I physically can, and then use what funds I have to bring me back to
You have
full,
12 organs.
full operating
You're like,
capacity.
I need enough for a greater restoration.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Alright.
Google says you have 12 organs because you're a boy.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Cool. Well, this
Oh,
would have
and
been-
glands. I did say glands
This
as
would have
well.
been the first place you would come to.
Sure.
There are plenty of experiences that
I
you
mean,
can
we
have
did,
here.
it is
Uh,
not 2 feet away from where we started to land here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's fine. Just like
It
that looks
wasn't
good.
2 feet away. It was further away
Sure.
than that. You walked for like 15 minutes. Here there's in the Fortune's Wheel, in addition to the bar, which serves exotic liquor of all kind, and something called abyssal beef, or hangman's ham.
Yep.
If you were interested in trying those.
Absolutely.
That
That's
sounds
7
pretty
gold
good.
pieces.
7
Um,
pieces.
Money is no
It must be
objection.
really delicious because you can stay in an inn for like 10 days for 5.
Well, yeah, but you have to go to the abyss and kill like an abyssal cow.
Okay, that is a good point.
Like that's
I
not
don't
easy.
even- I don't
there's
even know what that
there's
is.
inns everywhere, right?
Yes. There's also a.
Hangman's hand sounds like it's probably just people.
Or
There's
it could be
also
like
a sort of a gambling room where you
Beer.
can either roll, you can do some dicing games, you can
It
bet
doesn't
on.
really interest me,
There's
but I
the
said I
actual-
would go through everything.
There's the actual Fortune's Wheel as well, which is
Huh.
located.
Was that like roulette?
Yes, it
Or is it
takes
real?
a minimum bet of 10 gold pieces, and you hope that it lands on a golden
was fun.
square, or a square of your choosing. It can
Okay.
pay out more or less depending on what you bet.
All right. Yeah, I will do that once.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to hit everything once.
Roll a d100.
There's infinite things. You can't do
No.
that.
Within Sigil, there is finite things. There's just a lot of them.
Yeah. Then never mind. You can do
81.
it.
81.
I believe in you.
All right. You don't make a jackpot, but you do win back your money.
All right, so I evened out.
You even out.
All right, done the thing. Moving on.
He's so excited about these new inventions.
Well, like the gamble. I've gambled other places.
It's
I want to
true.
see extra dimensional stuff.
There is the Abyssal Brew as well, which
Mhm.
you can sample. There's also something called the Towering Inferno,
Yep.
which is an exotic.
Don't even care. Just doing it. Whatever.
Well, do you remember that sandwich you made?
Yeah.
This is like that sandwich, except some of it's on fire,
Ooh.
some of it is
Okay.
on poison,
Yeah.
some of it is
On poison.
Yes.
Does it come with like
some of it
a?
is crackling with
aioli?
electricity.
Does it come with like a casting of resistance or something?
No.
Milk of resistance.
All right. No, I'll do it.
Make
A cola of
three
resistance.
three Constitution saves.
Okay.
Oh, you just cast that aside?
Yes.
Oh yeah, to use the die that has a,
No,
a
that's
blank
a
on it?
1. A 1, a 6, and a 10, and I think I have +1.
All right.
Yeah, so a 2, an 11, and a 7.
So
Not
Baron's
great.
dead.
So you're poisoned.
Yeah.
Your maximum hit points are
I think he's
reduced by
actually happy
10.
about it.
Okay.
And the lightning's actually kind of nice. It tingles.
Okay. Like better pop rocks.
It brings out the flavors as you're finishing the last of the sandwich.
Okay, good. I'll go get a heal, I guess. Like a healing potion
Sure.
of some sort.
Can you heal yourself?
No. All I can
I had
do
to
is
heal on
think
every
about
single
how
battle.
hot I am and get temporary hit
You don't.
points.
You see, like
No.
healing spells.
No healing spells.
Actually, you're not even hurt. You can't even heal yourself with a potion because your maximum hit
Well,
points are
no.
reduced.
Oh, is that what the poison was? It just reduced my max?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what
it just reduced your max.
Oh, alright. So, technically, I probably feel fine. I am just
Oh,
physically
no,
weaker overall.
You don't feel fine.
Darn it.
You definitely
Really hoping
don't
for that
feel
one.
fine.
Alright,
You
now,
are feeling it.
and I
It's
said I want to
fine.
experience every
This is all
feeling.
fine.
In the words
So I'm
of
still
Papa
going.
Roach, nothing's alright.
Mm.
Nothing is fine. That's how
Uh,
Papa Roach is that.
Still going.
Throwback.
It's good
You
stuff.
you stagger out of the fortune's wheel. Give me an investigation check. Investigation check. Man,
I got
can
a
talk today.
7, and I'm pretty sure I have +2.
All right.
So nothing.
You follow your nose wherever it goes, and you end up in a tavern where, well, this one is definitely more of a bar. Like, this place is filled with dank and people drinking away their sorrows.
Sure.
It is lit, however, by there is a wizard hovering in the air who is burning.
Oh.
Is he like screaming or just hanging
Showing
out
off,
and on
like,
fire?
Yeah.
He is just on fire. He's
Okay.
not actively screaming.
Okay, then I
but
assume
you
it's-
can see his mouth open in a utterly silent, pained cry.
So he's not happy.
He's not happy about it, but he's also not making a sound.
Oh, well
Okay,
then,
but
He's
logic
trying
stands
to-
to reason.
he's
If he
trying
were
to
screaming, I might be
Oh,
worried.
he's definitely trying to scream.
If
Like,
I
there's
could
no
hear his
mistaking it.
screams, I might be worried. I'll just nudge someone and be like, "Hey, what's up?" Other than that wizard, but also about that wizard. It was a joke. Just what's up with this wizard?
You nudge a yellow-skinned, flat-nosed man carrying a sword at his side.
Is he just like a human, or is he something cool?
He is not a human, no.
Do I know what he is?
Probably not.
Darn it. No, that's exciting. Yes, keep going.
That poor fool is cursed. Some say he angered the Lady of Pain.
Nah.
I know better. He would not be nearly as comfortable as he is
Yeah.
had he done so.
Fair. What did he do? Because I want to not do that. I'm on a quest to do everything, so I want to make sure I don't do that one.
Epistles sandwich.
Ah, damn it! And 10 minutes later,
Tower Inferno, that's why they're calling it Inferno.
To hear him say it, he has done nothing.
sure.
But I know that this is not the case.
Will you tell me what he did do?
No.
Oh.
Why should I tell you this?
I was just curious, just making conversation.
Who are you? You haven't even told me your name.
Well, it was small talk. You don't start with an intro. That'd be a little
Small
forward,
talk.
I think.
Yes, small talk.
I come from the material plane. We do that there.
Hmm.
Sorry. I am Peren Greycastle, and I extend a hand and see how that goes.
He
Eats it.
takes your hand and eats it. No, he does not.
Removes it and takes it home with him.
That escalated quickly.
He takes your hand and shakes it and says, I am known as Dakan.
Like the radish?
Nice to meet you. So now that we're real good
Well,
friends,
Dakan.
will you tell me what happened to this wizard?
Who's it? Who's that?
Please.
Big radish.
Why do you want to know?
Curiosity. More than anything.
Curiosity, isn't that... Would not curiosity lead you to a fate much like his?
I don't know. You haven't told me.
Well, perhaps then in not knowing, you will find a way to know yourself better.
That's not. That.
Oh my god, this
this
guy's
logic
so lucky I'm
does
not there
not
for this
follow.
conversation because I would have been blasted a couple answers ago.
So, can I attempt a persuasion to try to get this out of him, or do I think this is a lost cause? No, nothing is a lost cause. I
Nothing's a
tried.
lost cause. Go for it.
All right, I got a 26. Come on. Come on. You know, you want to tell me. You are dying. I can see it in your eyes. You are dying to tell me. It is burning inside you worse than he is on the outside.
Boom.
They say that suffering makes you grow stronger, so hopefully, this will help. He crossed many of the factions here.
Sure.
He ran afoul of the Harmonium, ran afoul of the Godsmen, and ran afoul of the Dusters. I see from
what
your
a-
vacant expression.
No, this was.
No, nothing.
No,
about
this was
either of
me.
these.
That facial expression was the one that I have when I'm thinking about how terrible that thing that someone I just heard about was doing. Yeah.
Make a deception check.
Shouldn't Stephen
I got
seem
a
like a smart
24.
You are from the material realm, you say, yes?
Yeah, but I left that place as soon as I could. Am I right? Up top.
You will have to be a much better liar here.
So,
Boom!
so no?
You've been dunked on.
So no? Up top?
What is it that you wish?
Just wanted up top, but that's fine.
Uh,
No, I'm wandering through, and I see this poor unfortunate soul,
Poor unfortunate soul.
Yeah.
So.
and was just curious what was going on, and you were the closest within nudging distance, and then here we are.
I see. Well, I hope that has answered your question.
Yeah, I guess.
You look lost, or confused, or disappointed. Or
Or
all three.
I was hoping for like a more exciting story versus like he just pissed some people off, but I guess that's usually how these things end up, and it's much less of a big theatrical dramatic story.
Well, the reason that he pissed the three of them off in this case is that he stole the Eye of the Harmonium from their
Ooh.
central headquarters
Ooh.
and attempted to sell it to the Godsmen. However, he had been contracted by the Dustmen to try and stir up trouble.
Okay, no. All right, now I'm into it. All right, this is good. I like this. I can work with this.
When he would not answer where the relic had been placed, the three factions, and once the three factions realized he was attempting to play all of them against each other, they decided that they would cooperate, and in a rare show of cooperation, cursed him to be eternally set aflame,
Ooh.
cursed him to be floating up here forever, and cursed him to... well, it's really more of a blessing for everyone else that we don't hear.
Yeah, the silence. Yeah.
So let
What a downer that would be on
Forever
the
up here,
business.
so
Am I
at
right?
least
So,
cursing him.
what was this relic?
The Eye of the Harmonium.
Yeah. What's that thing?
That I can't say I know.
Okay.
But if you believe the rumors, and I don't, but if you believe the rumors, it allows them to know when wrongdoing is going on. Or it allows them to know when someone guilty is hiding their secrets. Or it allows them to know when someone who shouldn't be running is.
No, yeah, because that is a thing I know, that crime is always known here. Oh wait, no, is that City of Brass? I did my research real quick.
Crime is a fact of any world you visit.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Elysium could probably do pretty well being crime-free. Or like Beastlands, because that place is boring. Am I right up top? It's just animals.
Have you been there?
No.
Well then, how can you know it is boring?
Books.
How can you know that Elysium has no crime if you have not been there and seen them with your own eyes?
I'm working on it. Well, as soon as I can get out of this donut, I'm gonna head on to the border towns.
Do you have a way out?
No, but in doing everything, one of those things will be check out all the portal towns. That's the word. Gate towns, whatever.
Gate towns.
Right, portal towns. Yeah.
Portal towns.
On Outlands. Once I get out of the.
How will you get out of Sigil?
I just said there's doors, City of Doors. That's like the whole shtick.
Sure.
No, I don't
But
know.
do you have any idea how valuable a portal key is?
Vaguely, now that you've said it in that tone.
Oh, there's something about your pitiable expression that makes me feel an affinity for you.
I get that a lot.
Let me
Here
buy
he
you a
goes one of
drink.
two ways.
Let me buy you a drink and tell you exactly how, what would you say, screwed you are. Tell my friend.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
He pulls up a stool and buys a round of something green.
I drink it.
Meanwhile,
What could possibly go wrong?
Buy me something green.
Meanwhile, you guys have made it up to your rooms.
All right.
Awesome.
Aleta gets a room. One for Skeleton, and then we'll share the other one.
I know why.
Skeleton's asleep by himself. He's a shit damn
Okay,
skeleton.
okay.
2, he's a jerk.
Okay. Wait. Hang on.
Yeah,
obviously,
explain that.
we're going to be guarding him. I mean, you can't get rest in the room that he's like screaming and moaning because we're torturing and splattered with pieces of bone.
Wait, who's torturing what now?
Nothing.
Nothing. All good. Don't worry about it. You should really make sure there's no.
The hell! Keep your voice down.
Are you guys having this conversation like in the hallway where outside of your
We're
rooms?
currently standing
as
in
we're
front of our
walking
3
there.
rooms, holding our 3
so
keys.
The 3 rooms are not together.
Yeah, Aleta, here's the key to your room. You should really go check it out. Make sure there's no rats or anything horrible.
Which key do you give to Aleta?
I gave her the white disc.
The white disc.
The white
apparently.
disc. All right. And which key are you guys putting?
Well, here's how I vote.
I'm
for the
angry
skeleton.
and I'm tired and I'm a moody little gnome, so
Well,
I
we're
take the
gonna
smooth key that's just the rod and I
Don't
run
give
away.
it to him.
I did not give it to him.
I took it and ran away.
You'll do it.
Make
yeah.
a sleight of hand check.
Against perception or just in general?
Just a sleight of hand check in general.
I hope you fail.
What do I get to
Because
use
he's not
on
trying to
that?
like do it all hidey.
Yes. If
Like,
you're
it's clear that
proficient,
he's
you get to
still-
add your
he's a
proficiency
snatch
bonus.
and
If
grab.
not, it's just your dex modifier.
Stand by, please.
And it would be versus perception. Or if he sees you, it might just be an opposed dex check.
Stand by, loading character.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Oh, it better be a large multiplier on my
Go ahead.
dex. 6.
6.
So
Oh,
6,
no!
No, I had a 6 and a what? What did
You
I roll?
had a 3 and a 3.
So that's a 9. I have a plus.
Do you have
no,
proficiency as
no,
that
3
hand?
and 3 is 6.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
What'd you do?
You got a 6, you said, or
A 6
8,
total.
and he bit. 6 total.
Yeah.
It's just
Unless I have a
against my
proficiency
straight
I can add
dex.
that I don't think I have.
No, I would say dex, athletics. Or strength, I guess, because you could be trying to hold on to it.
Don't use his strength. He's a Goliath.
Hold on, that place I got a 9.
Yay!
So you like, here's the scene.
I'm holding onto this
Hold
thing
on
and
to the
dangling in the
thing,
air.
and Bags just sort of hoists it up. So that,
Just stop it, fucking!
Alright.
I want to go to sleep.
We'll put you to
Wow.
bed. Hang on.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what I say we do. Ready, set.
No nap.
Ready, set.
No nap.
Raven her rooms with the skeleton.
But no.
No, you have to have someone awake in the room with the skeleton. He could, because what if he tries to dimension door out?
I would
Well, then
never
you
try
have
to
to-
escape from you.
Shh.
I don't. This is like
He lies.
You-
through his teeth, which is all he's got to lie
You-
through.
you're the only
It's
one
a
who
very
can-
bald-faced lie.
You're the only one who can... Alright, two things. One, you're the only one who
I
can
can
counter his
see
spells.
right through that.
Two, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This city does seem very exciting, and I'm not sure how long
We'll get there.
I'm
We'll
going
get-
to be paying
let's-
attention
alright,
to doing
alright.
this and not
We're gonna
explore.
go. We're gonna use the skeleton key door.
Alright.
What's behind the skeleton key door?
Behind the skeleton key door. This room is decorated in, let's call it,
Twin Peaks.
very close.
All we need to do is
Very,
interrogate him for like an hour, and then we're
very
fine.
close. We'll call it Nouveau Hell. So
Ooh.
imagine everything in this room has like comes to a point. Like there's a nice bed that is made of wood but has been painted to look like onyx, and the each of the like 4 posters comes to a spike. There are pentagrams in the ceiling.
The bed's not a triangle, is it?
I don't think this is a room
The
that we
bed
should keep
is
a necromancer in.
triangle, Yeah.
Okay.
Guys? Pentagrams. Let's not
It's
keep
just
it.
decoration.
Let's not keep
It's like
it.
tacky
Just-
decoration.
There
Just in
are,
case.
there are.
Let's
there
not keep the
are-
necromancer in the room with the pentagrams.
It's just decoration.
Various.
We're wizards. I'm
There are
a wizard.
various symbols
Somewhat.
that seem evil. Like there are skulls and there are.
Again, skulls,
flames.
necromancer.
This is perfect. If the cleaning staff accidentally comes in, they'll think he's just part of the room decoration.
Yeah, no, he's gonna blend in perfectly.
Okay,
It's good.
the one
It's gonna
time I
work.
want the cleric, she's already in her room.
It's gonna work real good. This is the perfect place to keep him. They won't suspect a thing.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
no.
Also, perception check, everyone.
Oh, he already dimension doored away.
No, they haven't.
Uh,
As entertaining as that would be.
19.
19?
Right, 16 plus 3, that's 19. I know
no,
exactly.
that's a 45.
16.
Oh, sorry, I got 312.
Yeah,
You did really good.
Oh my god, you
That's really
see.
good.
I rolled the die and it broke into 3 smaller
It sounds
ties.
like-
that
it
landed.
sounds like 19 is the highest.
Yes.
You guys notice him trying a couple of times to like.
Tap the circle with the pentagram.
No, more like trying to like case the room to figure out how he might
Just-
escape.
This is both like a warning and a test. I stick my hand between his ribs and then produce flame.
All right.
How does he feel about that?
He does not like it at all. He in fact goes ah.
Okay, cool. I stop and make a mental note that that's
Hey.
something he doesn't like.
I think you gave him heartburn.
I still say we don't put him in the room with the pentagrams and the
We
skulls and the black arts stuff
Noted.
everywhere.
But
You're just giving
what if
this.
the other room was even worse?
You're just giving this very
How
ghost
about
aesthetic
this?
so much more.
How about we
credit
go
than it
look at
deserves.
the other room and then find the one with all the happy pixies and rainbows and put him in that?
But
Because
he's gonna really stand out in that room.
Because I want to torture him
Yeah,
now.
we can
Because
torture
I
him.
want to
You're
go
so-
do
Look,
stuff.
you're angry. We can use this
I'm
anger
gonna
for
dinosaur
torture.
In
races.
front of the skeleton
Or
guy,
dragon
loud enough
fights.
so that he can definitely hear.
I roll my eyes at all of them and attempt to cast suggestion on the skeleton to stay where they put him.
He saves.
Damn.
Okay,
I tried.
so I want to point out in
Good
front of the
idea.
skeleton.
So now I'm imagining Aleta just like
Very. Okay.
walking up to him like a sassy librarian, like who all matter of fact, like, look, you really need to stay exactly where they put you and not give them any trouble whatsoever. And she's just like going off on a rambling rant to him that means absolutely nothing to him.
No, I don't need to. What? No.
Okay,
What?
so while
You
those two are
really need to
talking,
do it.
I look at you two and I'm like, I don't understand why we're even caring what he looks like when the cleaning crew gets here tomorrow, because as far as I'm concerned, he's ash by midnight.
Hey, he doesn't cooperate.
Let's find out what it says.
Yeah, tell
Let's
us about
start
the
torturing.
Obsidian Twilight.
Even Eben Dawn.
Sure,
Ah.
whatever.
It's Eben Dawn.
I
have it in- I have it
was
in
trying
my
to insult it, damn it.
Oh.
Well,
Well, you're dumb and you
gotta-
have no
You
skin.
gotta get him started.
If you want to know about the Obsidian Twilight, that's not my area of expertise. But they're a bunch of fools and idiots
Yeah.
who think that the true power lies from pulling
I knew
on.
this would happen if you asked this question.
From pulling power from the
Onyx
other gods
Moon?
who are better left dead. The
What about-
Onyx Moon? That
Onyx Noon.
oh, the Onyx Noon?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm familiar with their work.
Okay, what called the Evan Dawn? Tell us about the Evan Dawn.
Ah,
You just have to ask what you want. 'cause
What
I'm
can you
gonna
tell
start
us about
talking
the rosy
nothing.
butt
the
cheeks?
No,
Evan
where did that
Dawn.
other cult I need to smash, man?
The
That's
Evan
fair
Dawn
enough.
is
Can I
not
get
a
the
cult.
scouting report?
They're not a cult?
Okay,
What?
look,
No.
man.
Are they a
Literally
motorcycle
every
club?
single thing you've done
Yeah,
is like
pretty cultish.
the cultiest.
Like
What?
you're in a cult, clearly.
Sacrifices, zombie raisings, weird club name, weird club uniform, weird club meetings.
Means to an end.
Specialized
We are
drink.
an academic order dedicated to preserving our world.
So
From what?
it's totally...
Destruction.
Oh, right, isn't your whole thing? Let me try and remember. Because suddenly I'm having a memory flash, as though once upon a time I paid attention to something.
Yes.
I know what
Isn't
that's
your
like.
whole deal, like, you think that there are elder gods and outside things from beyond our universe attacking the material plane or coming to live there, and that by being there, they're basically guaranteeing the destruction of the plane, and so you're willing to take any measures necessary to destroy them?
We are, in fact, willing to take the only measures that are effective against fighting them. For to merely witness such a creature will drive a mortal mind insane. That is why we use the great powers of undeath to fight them. Undead soldiers cannot be driven mad.
But didn't you use the great powers of the undead to massacre a bunch of innocent civilians? at
Regrettable,
Fire?
yes, regrettable, but
Did you stop? Did you like kill any outsiders? Was there any?
Oh, no, you guys didn't, but you know who
Why?
did kill some outsiders? You know who did? You know who did? You know who did that?
we killed several outsiders.
I don't believe you, because we did a lot.
Yeah, do I believe everything that he's saying?
The
No,
outsiders.
there was the
Insight
giant
check.
skeleton, the fucking, scorpion thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. There were those things.
15?
Yeah, I forgot that
He
died
does
so
seem to
easy.
be-
No, they didn't. They
hold
almost
on,
killed
guys.
me.
He does seem to be telling the truth, Aleta.
Okay, so you feel that
Fascinating.
he does actually feel bad about having to kill people?
He does feel bad, and he does feel like they did kill some outsiders. He believes that he is telling the truth. Well, yes,
did
you guys
that.
also did that.
We did it.
Well then,
Have I heard
Then if
anything
you
of
have-
this order before?
no.
Yeah, we weren't driving the same.
If you have fought them, then
Well,
you know, then you know that horrors that they can wreak upon the world if left unchecked.
Everyone we've seen has either seemed killable or friendly.
Yeah, and not particularly like driving us insane either.
Well, you have more.
So sane.
You are exceptional individuals. You have more mental fortitude than the average person.
Alright.
I
Present
don't really
flattery
know if we do.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Like mental fortitude is not our strong point.
Yeah, we're dumb.
Case in point, though, you resisted both the effects of the fear gas, and you resisted the effects of the outsiders.
I mean, this is true, but doesn't that disprove your point that only the undead can fight them? If just like other people can fight them also?
I didn't say that people couldn't. The undead are the best suited to it. They're the only ones that can be guaranteed to be effective.
I mean,
Alright.
could you like train people to be more effective or modify people in benign ways?
We have tried training people.
Have you tried modifying them benign ways?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, pretty cool.
I mean, being turned into an undead soldier is benign.
No, okay, that's
Your life, which would end eventually, is given an eternal purpose, safeguarding the world
Yeah.
from forces that
Okay,
would tear
But all the
apart.
good
What
stuff
about-
that makes it juicy goes away.
What about like this alliance with the demon beast thing in Barovia?
And that was a means to an end, a way to escape. When the demon beast deposed Strahd, I would have been allowed to escape that pocket dimension.
And look,
I did not think, as you did, to act so recklessly, but you clearly had the right plan.
Oh, we got you out.
You're the guy who doesn't have skin. Like,
Yeah,
who's
you-
reckless here?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's very judgy of you.
Yeah, well, deserved, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you have my skin.
No, you took the skin from someone.
Oops.
This isn't your skin.
That's very true.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Necromancy.
Pretty
What
cool.
necromancy specifically? Can you teach me?
There are rituals I could teach you if you are interested in joining the Ebon Dawn.
What if I'm interested in letting you keep your feet? And also learning necromantic rituals?
So you're only willing to share your knowledge with people that join your order?
Like, oh, well, actually,
Cult!
wait, okay, hang on.
No, that is
Quite the
typically
circus.
the way these things work.
Yeah.
Hold on!
No, it's
Hold
definitely a cult.
What arcane order are you a part of that that's willing to share their secrets with any Johnny come knock on the door.
I belong
part
to
of
the
no
faculty of the
arcane
Gnome
order
College.
at all.
And
I
do
am
you
of the
make
Order
your-
of Galean, and
do
we
you
make our
your
knowledge
knowledge
Kind of a
available to
freelancer.
non-students?
Yes.
Of course. Is there knowledge that is restricted, that you have to prove yourself worthy to learn?
Only by
Well,
matters
but that
of
doesn't.
nature.
That's not the same.
Ah, ah.
No, that's not the same. Keeping knowledge out of the hands of Joe Schmo doesn't mean that you have to be part of our group. We share knowledge with other faculties and other people.
I steal it.
Yeah, but I mean
You're-
that's not really
you're
reliable.
not helping my case here. I mean, your case.
Wait, don't. You know who killed the outsider and also opened the portal that brought us all here and also did a bunch of other things inadvertently? Usually? It's all me. Now I have a question for you,
Yes.
nerd.
I feel
What
like
do
we
you-
should be insulted by this, Aleta.
What do you... No, Aleta's like nerd... Smiley face emoji. He's like nerd angry emoji.
I am
but I
the
do
Grand
have-
Poobah
okay,
of the Elephant Order.
Ah,
Yes.
Good.
And if you would like to see our secret symbol, just let me know and I will show it to you.
I think I would not.
Very
Um,
good.
Cool, great.
So
Here's
I
an
go.
actual question.
I walk away for a few minutes, and I'm drawing on the front with my pants half down. And I turn around, and I've drawn 2 giant elephant ears, and I go.
Yes, I was afraid of that.
Okay, now I do have
Well,
my
I guess we
question.
skip right to the torture.
Yeah, he's been pretty cooperative.
What
Here's
is
my
your
question. What do you know about the Emerald Eye?
The Emerald Eye, they're a
Yeah.
bunch of short-sighted fools.
Yeah, sure,
No,
fools.
the
Obviously,
actual
you're gonna say
Emerald Eye.
that. But yeah, I mean like
Every time he
the
says
actual
fool, you give me
object.
gold piece.
The actual,
No.
the actual object.
You give me
Um,
a gold piece.
Promise not to do anything dirty.
Oh. I've got another question.
Yeah, no, the actual object, like the Emerald Eye, like the thing that they're after and that they want so bad.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, they are after many things.
But like the Emerald Eye.
I mean, that's what they named themselves after.
Right, like,
Like, you think if you're like, what's the Emerald Eye looking for? The Emerald Eye would be the highest. Like,
yeah, top of the list.
As far as I know, it is one of many arcane conduits that they are seeking. They foolishly believe that it is arcane power that will enable them to protect. It is why we fight. It is what? it is the source of our schism.
Cool.
Oh, so they used to be part of you?
They have a shot for that.
Ah,
Wait, so you're saying that like the Emerald Eye is like a just like a it's like just a generally an enhancer for arcane power. Like it
as far
channels
as I understand.
it channels and boosts it. It serves no other more interesting function.
And there are other things
Well,
like
it might. I don't know. I only know that the fools in the Emerald Eye believe mistakenly that raw arcane power which attracts these creatures, will enable them to defeat them.
I mean, so far we've been pretty good at defeating them with raw arcane power.
Yeah, it's been attracting them, but we have been
I
defeating
mean, we
them.
don't really know that it's been attracting them.
You run into like way more than the average
We've run into
person.
them once.
True. Well, and Jeffrey. Jeffrey's predates
I
that.
don't know if Jeffrey counts. Anyway,
Free?
Don't worry about Jeffrey.
don't worry about it. How do we join your order? Like, what do we have to do? Since it's not a cult.
You would need to.
30 hot dogs in an hour.
Easy.
No, you simply have to. You simply have to visit our headquarters.
Where is it?
It is
What is
located
wrong here?
back in the material plane.
Yes, obviously, but like where in the material plane, so that when we get back there we can go.
Ah, yes, the Citadel of Gloom.
Gloom?
And you guys are the good guys.
What?
An
That's
intentionally
we didn't
sad
name the
citadel?
place. That's simply where our headquarters are.
It's like cheap rent.
It is
It's a bummer.
It is a nexus of necromantic energy.
Wait, does it lay near the necropolis that sits at the edge of life and death?
No,
Okay. Does that mean anything to you?
I have
Or what
heard
was
of
the...
The necropolis of broken nightmares.
I
It's
have-
the stride life and death.
Okay.
superstitious nonsense at best.
Okay, well, why don't you just flesh that out for us anyway, instead of just being like strictly dismissive?
Yeah, what's the superstition about it?
The necropolis is a place where the world's dead go, and it is a place that exists on all worlds. That every
It's here.
that any necromancer or caretaker for the departed souls, anyone who cares about what they do.
Like a grave digger.
A grave digger might, yes. Why did you say it like that?
I'm sorry, I can't help myself.
And you were in Haiva, right?
yes,
You remember the whole
right.
Yeah,
thing.
it's
You
just
are
a
the
thing.
grave digger.
I am the grave, yeah.
Then you should know about
I mean, don't you remember the time that we killed you and burned all your skin off and then you just left?
it. Yes.
Okay, well, good.
The first time.
Well, this time we burned all your skin. This time,
Well, so yeah, we
this
haven't-
time we just took your bones out of your skin. The first
Too
time
far
we
away.
set
The
your
first
skin on
time you
fire.
did burn my skin off, I admit. That's right, I remember. I wasn't prepared for that blast of power,
Yeah, you weren't.
which came from an
Dirtbag.
emerald. You have the emerald eye.
I have emerald
Oh,
eyes.
delicious. You should join the
Look
Order
at
of
my
the
great
Amazon.
Yeah, how do we get
irises.
it? I'm like not necessarily opposed to this.
Well, we return
I don't
to
like
the,
them
we
even
return
a
to
little
the
bit.
Citadel of Bloom and can gift you with the necessary items.
The gnome is bored.
What are these items?
There is a disc you can carry. There are robes and a staff.
This seems really cultish.
They are the items of a uniform.
I want to test
I mean the
Do you-
Emerald
what's the dress
Eye.
code? Well, what's the dress code at your
Haramon's Heroes.
Well, yes, but
Why am
that's
I
not
doing
an
this?
that's not an arcane institution, is it?
No.
No, and it also does
what's
not
the
have a
dress
dress
code
code.
at-
It's definitely a cult, I'd say.
What's the dress code at
You
the
told me
Wizards?
I had to wear pants.
Oh, like business casual, except for Fridays.
Then
They
I
do
can
not-
wear no
they do not
pants on
hand you
Fridays.
ceremonial robes?
No pants
You don't
Fridays.
have to wear them.
Ah.
No pants Fridays.
Well, I am not wearing my robes.
We certainly
You're
don't
not
get
wearing
wear
your skin.
Yes, but
Yeah,
there
you're not
is,
wearing anything.
Your skin is in a bag.
there is power in them if you are a mage. If you are not a mage, we can give you other items.
Can I just go? Can I just go? I'm gonna take the bag of skin and I start kicking it.
It
'Cause I'm
it
bored.
makes a really gross
There you
like.
go. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna point out that the the Emerald Eye do have robes and a weird disc thing you have to wear,
Yes.
and they're cult.
They're defo.
Are they a cult?
Yeah,
Definitely.
They definitely said they were a cult.
They self-identify as
They
cult.
named me the Cult Smasher for how much damage I did to them.
Well,
They called you as a cult as well.
then that is a sign of how far they have fallen from their once lofty origins.
I really feel like
Says
you've
without-
fallen
He does.
equally
He
far.
does the motion without
Yeah,
hands.
without hands, he just sort of goes. Well, actually, his hands, where they are on in your bag or whatever, you hear knuckles crack as he stretches his handless stumps out.
He's getting kind of scared.
Can we ask him questions that are difficult that we need info for?
Well,
Because
that was-
really the small talk is kind of... I don't understand
Yeah,
why
we
we're
would
doing
ask him.
small talk. And I don't know. You're the ones torturing him. I just want to go to sleep and
What's
set
your
his
name?
phone's on fire.
What is my name?
Yeah.
My name is Ulvan.
Ooh.
Ulvan.
Wait, ULVAN?
Is there an umlaut on that? Or is there a...
Aleta, you got any questions?
I'm very torn by all of this. I mean, on the one hand, you know, there's the whole mayhem and destruction factor, and then on the other hand, there's the whole, but he has good intentions, and
Enemies.
he's really trying to
Enemies.
save
No, I know
the
you're-
universe
I know you're
from
right.
utter destruction.
And also, like, let us go to the Citadel
Um,
of Gloom. It's evil, but it's kind of rad to say that. Like, are you telling
Yeah.
me you don't want to be like, let us return to the Citadel
Sorry.
of Gloom?
Knowledge of evil is required in order to keep it from overbalancing the universe or
That-
universes, just as knowledge of good is required. I mean, to wipe out one or the other is to create unbalance in the
Yeah, but I
universe.
can't
That
condone
seems fine.
the murder of innocence.
I'm just agog that Aleta, who lost her whole donuts about maybe having some flesh golems defend a bunch of innocent people, is just like, yeah, I don't know, maybe
hey.
this genocide cult is chill.
Did I or did I not let
We
the
are
flesh
not a
golem thing go?
genocide cult.
We literally had to
That
avoid you
remains
to
to
make
be
them.
I
that
don't suppose
remains
that my-
to be
Empirically
seen,
off.
I
sir.
don't suppose that my not flesh golems came with us by any chance.
Hmm?
I don't suppose my not flesh golems were around here anywhere.
They are not.
Yeah, we had to be all surreptitious about the flesh golems for a whole day. Unbelievable.
There
I am
weren't any flesh golems. I don't know what
god.
you're talking
More
about.
information is most definitely required. More knowledge
Look,
and
a lot of
research.
people want to know how to make a flesh golem, but not necessarily make one.
I should read the instructions to World of Zine, but never play a Might and Magic game. That's
What?
what I did as a kid.
What else do you wish to know?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I want to go explore this town. I have so many questions for people who live
Do you
here.
want your hands back?
All right, how
Right
about this?
back, yes.
Tell us a secret you're hoping that we don't ask you about because I'm getting very
That's
bored.
a good one.
And
yes.
if you don't just simply tell us what we're not asking you that we need to know that you don't want to tell us, then I am personally going to turn your skin into goo. And then
I think you
feed
should
it.
turn the bones.
The bones are the.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm going to
just-
skip the skin and I'm going to turn your bones into dust.
Hmm. Well, it's funny you should mention that. I've been sort of hoping you would kill me.
I'm very proud that he is finally
Why?
talking.
Well, then I would get out of this place.
Can you bring yourself back to life easily?
No, but I have a contingency plan.
What is your contingency plan, please?
Please.
I did say please, you have to tell me now.
I have
True.
a
That's true.
pre-prepared corpse awaiting me on the prime material plane, and from what I know of Sigil, it lacks the soul trapping power of Barovia, which is why I could not afford to be killed there.
Makes sense, actually.
But all I need is to die here. And,
So what you're saying then is
I
if
can
I
escape.
kept you, say, in a giant jar and prevented you from ever actually dying and leaving this plane, you would exist forever inside the jar and never actually able to take on the other body, especially if I say buried said jar very deeply.
Well, obviously, then I just disintegrate myself.
I mean, over the eons, really.
What do you mean cast disintegrate?
No, I mean I
yourself?
would cast the spell disintegrate on myself.
Not if
Does
you
it
can't
have a-
speak, no.
Does it what?
Does it matter?
Well, hey, yeah, or you would need
Oh yes,
an arcane
hands.
conduit. You would need a
Focus.
Focus, yes, obviously, that's
Well-
true. You could prevent me from casting
wait.
spells if you really wanted to.
Yeah, let me see. Can I say this one?
But eventually the magic would fade, and at that point, really, it's your world that will be destroyed.
well, don't you come from that world?
Yes, but you
So
would
it's
be the
our
ones. You would be the ones doing
Their
it.
world.
I mean, it's.
So
your-
I've got a 25 on Arcana.
Mhm.
What part of the skeleton is needed for it to be alive?
The head and the spine, but mostly just the head.
In fact, I think I can remove the head and
Yeah.
it would still be alive. Alright, I am going to remove the head.
So it's like the board
Make a
queen.
strength check.
Whoa, that was a crazy
That
roll.
was good.
Dang it.
That is a
Dance
22.
Yeah, rolled
Okay.
up on the
Danced
other
off
Pop
the
the head off.
die
Alright,
across a
I'm
couple
going to
of
pop
them.
the head
That was
off.
amazing.
I should have seen that coming.
I'm gonna take one of the pillows and open it up.
Mhm.
Pillows.
Yeah. For like all the down
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And I'm gonna find a jar or
Uh-huh.
a chest. I'm gonna lay him in there.
On the
Cover up.
pillow or in the pillow?
No, inside. I've
In-
emptied
okay.
it and cover it in feathers for
Uh-huh.
muffling and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna close the chest.
You're
Put it up
missing
on
a
the wall.
component.
What?
Wait, I have one
Um,
more question for him before you do that.
Okay, what's the
Can I ask one more
Garbanzo
question?
should poop
What-
in there.
what do you
Have
want?
you,
No.
I
have
am
you,
at your mercy.
have you ever asked or heard of any of the following planes? Aquilion or Dan?
Or a 747.
Dan. You're not even sure how a skeleton can grimace like that.
Yeah, what's up with what's good with Dan?
Nothing.
Okay, sorry. Let me rephrase that. What's the deal with Dan?
Dan is a realm that is. Dan is a realm that is. It was
Wow,
perhaps
that-
once a
that
full
sounds
plane,
like-
once a plane that had variety, that had diversity, and now it shows the dangers of what happens when one thing becomes the center of everything. All of existence there is Dan.
So everything there is just a guy named Dan?
Yes, I would not wish to go back if my life depended on it.
Good to know. And Aquilion?
I can't say I know anything about that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I have a side project now.
We,
Those are
I
the
think
dudes
we
now.
do want to actually join
Dan?
your Evan,
No, quit.
No, Aquilion was in the plan.
Bronze.
Eben Don?
Yeah, that thing.
The
You
other
wish
one
to
was
join
the
the Order
bits.
of the Eben
This
Don?
is-
yes,
I thought you
yeah,
seemed
give me a list of
intelligent.
what
I
Yes,
would
it's no
definitely research more before joining. Maybe,
Well, we have
maybe
to-
go to an introductory meeting,
Right,
get some
right.
text,
We're gonna go
some
check out the
research
Citadel
materials.
of Glue once we get back, definitely. So we'll keep you around for now, but maybe if you are nice, we'll kill you, and that's what you want. So.
Quick, just clarification question on earlier. When you listed Aquilion, Abyss, and Dan, those are all planes?
Those are all planes.
Aquilion's a plane, not a person.
Yes.
Resolved.
I mean, Dan's also a plane, not a person.
Yes.
So, like, does that really answer anything at this point?
Well, no, there was some
it
dispute
gives
about
me-
my
yeah.
memory of what I wrote down,
Yeah.
which it's worth checking
So
because
yeah,
I
I'll put
write things
him
down
in
wrong
a
a lot.
box full of feathers and lock it up,
All right.
and then I'll take the rest of the skeleton and put it in the meat sack and shake it up and throw it out the window.
All right, yeah,
Alright.
let's go explore this town.
Yeah, all right. If he
Before
gets out, like he gets out. I don't really care at this point. Like,
as we're leaving the inn,
Yes.
I want to ask the innkeeper, where's the weirdest thing you can gamble on in the whole city?
What do you consider weird?
This is a good question.
For instance, if
Come with
you
us,
want,
Do you like gambling, Aleta?
No.
do you
And
wanna
better,
learn-
do you
wanna
like
learn
cheating
things?
gambling?
I want to learn things, but
You
gambling has absolutely zero
if you
appeal
want
for
to
me.
gamble on things,
I mean, you can
or
check
if you
something
want
else
to gamble
out.
with something weird, if you wish to gamble your soul, there are plenty of places you can go for that.
I'd rather-
right here is one of them. I will happily bet your soul
I would
against
rather
anything.
bet money
Wait.
on.
She said anything.
We'll table that and come back to it.
She said
Absolutely.
anything.
Yeah, but I don't own my. We'll talk about
She
this in a
doesn't
second.
know that.
Um,
It's even better.
No, you didn't hear that. We didn't say that to you.
I'm
Anyways,
afraid I did.
no,
She
you.
pointed her ears.
You heard it wrong.
We can bet Raven her soul.
That's true.
No.
Anyways,
He
no.
won't
Here's.
lose it. We trust him.
I would rather
Oh,
wait.
he's such a handsome fellow too.
I would rather bet money
Yes.
You mentioned
on
out
a
apparently.
strange event or competition.
Oh well, then you want the races.
That's well. What do you guys race?
Beasts from around the plains.
Pods? Do you race pods
Just like
of beasts?
There are some pods of beasts that get raced. Yes.
Like the whale races.
Right, exactly.
There are land whales or sky whales that race regularly.
Oh.
There are many dinosaurs as well. I believe you call them. You could see a running of the demons if you wanted.
where?
She writes down some directions for you and says,
With
now
what?
of course
Show 'em in
these directions are based on the last time I was there. If you really want, you'll want to find a tout to take you around.
Ugh, how do I find one of
So
those?
you just look for someone who says who will approach you up and ask if you want to buy their services. They'll find
Well,
you.
that could be dangerous.
Seems like a bad system, but I'm into it.
They'll find you. Their rates are reasonable. If they ask for more than 5 gold, they're trying to cheat you. If they ask for less than 1, they're also trying to cheat you.
Interesting choice.
know.
Okay, ready?
Oh, wait.
I take the instructions and I am ready to leave.
Do you know of any good libraries?
Yes.
Oh.
Libraries, institutions of learning.
Ah.
Repositories
if
of
this is the
magical knowledge?
question, I do leave.
Yes, you'll
We'll
want
see you later.
you'll want the God's Award for that.
Yeah, how did we get there?
She writes down the directions.
All right.
Let's
Aleta?
go to the
And
library.
now I need to go grab a book for us if we're gonna do the races. I'll be right back.
I
time
do want
for
to
an
go to the
improvisational
races
dance.
so I can say now that's pod racing, but like I've already done that now. I've done it. It's good. It's over.
There's been a couple times that I'm using my meta knowledge to.
Oh no!
So yeah, I'm trying real hard to like keep my metagaming low because Matt, as a player, is a big fan of the planes and all handbooks that cover that. So I'm trying real
Is
hard
he
to keep.
really?
Yeah,
Are there
oh
pod
no, it
races?
is like my favorite thing.
Lux, the player, recently saw a tweet about how Dungeons & Dragons has dinosaur racing now and was really hoping that would be a part of the situation.
Yeah, no, I mean,
just
don't you
saw-
remember my whole spiel about Sigil? You can find anything you want.
It's like, do you not remember? I
Don't
Don't you remember I wrote a monologue and
I had a
performed
whole
it?
monologue.
On the note of dinosaurs in D&D, I saw an old copy of Dragon magazine at Outlaw Moon today that was all about a discussion about dinosaurs in D&D. It was good stuff.
I wish
feel like
D&D stood
dinosaurs
for
are
dragons
thing
I
and
really
like
liked
about
dinosaurs.
it.
disappointed me also.
There is also, while we're talking about dinosaurs, there is a fun spell you can take advantage of that I read about
I
recently.
knew something.
Conjure Woodland Fae or whatever the spell
Hey,
is.
fun.
I'm Woodland Fae.
You can have an
So-
elf party.
No, you want to summon a bunch of pixies.
Yes.
Because what
Yes.
you do is you summon a bunch of pixies, and then you have the pixies.
No, nobody wants that.
So the pixies are allowed to
Weird.
cast
Like Frank
color.
Black?
Get out of
Probably,
here.
yes.
sit down.
Pixies stand for.
And
It's
you have
chaos.
the pixies
This is
cast
what happens
polymorph
when the
on you to
DM
turn your
leaves.
whole party into Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
I leave for not even 5
Yeah,
minutes.
no, you cannot leave.
Yeah,
That
the
is-
second you
yeah.
left, there was we got off the
Anarchy
rails.
in the race.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
going on? All right. You guys make your way down to
We had a conversation
you guys
with
make your way
Jen
down to
Fuller
the
chair.
lower ward.
Wait,
which
who's
is-
coming?
Yes. First things first. Who is going to the races?
In the words of
Peren,
Eminem,
I believe
I'm
that's
going
where
to
you're gonna
hell.
end up.
Okay,
Who's
yeah,
coming
that's
with?
Aleta,
Have we
Yes.
rested at
do you
all?
want to like look at the races
Not
first?
yet.
Nope. Absolutely no intention of doing
You
that.
can
I
rest
want to
if
go
you
to the
want,
library.
though.
What
Be your
about
thing.
sky whales? That sounds really interesting.
Sky whales.
Like, is that
Sky
not?
whale.
I don't know. Don't you want to know
Crazy Trails
though?
of the craziest gambling. Crazy gambling is going to
Sure.
attract the
Like
craziest
sky
people.
whales sounds really
people
like
that-
I want to go to
I
the
am
library.
willing to embark
and
on this
those
adventure with
probably-
you.
All right, we're gonna go in search of sky whale
And
races.
probably have the wildest, like, oh no, what's
And then
this
we'll go to
drug?
the
It's
library.
a poison that leaks out of a frog that's only a face.
And maybe
So
we'll
the-
take a nap at
So
some
what?
point.
The
I
one
don't
piece of
know.
advice I will give you out of character is do not do anything illegal, or you will bleed out of your eyes until you die.
Oh God.
So that's the
All
thing.
right.
Can't reconcile that with
Yeah,
the character
that's-
I created.
Yeah,
It's
I mean
torturing
it's
a
too
skeleton.
late. I'm not there.
Is torturing a necromancer illegal?
I'm just saying.
Well, no. If
We'll
their
find
thing
out.
is stolen,
So-
then we'll
Yeah,
know.
we'll find out how
all
this
right.
goes.
Who's going where?
Races.
I think we're all going to the sky whale races.
All right.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, if that's like a big
Okay.
advertised event, I would probably make my way there as well.
It is. There are, well, right now, it is a mix. There are sky whales that are in this race. There is a cloud manta. There are also several dinosaurs and what looks to be a clockwork version of some dinosaurs.
Okay.
And also a giant frog creature.
That's flying.
No,
Oh.
it's on the ground.
Oh, that seems like a huge disadvantage.
Yeah. Is everything else flying?
Not everything else is flying, no.
Well, that also seems like a disadvantage.
I mean,
Can
cheetahs are faster than many birds.
Yeah, but I mean,
only in short bursts though, right?
I don't know.
I don't.
also,
Yeah,
like,
I don't
it
know enough
seems-
about.
It seems
Horses
sort of
are
like
good.
boring to have like two separate, like one race where something's flying and something's
I mean,
Well-
maybe that makes it more
It
exciting.
would be hard to
Makes it
watch.
hard- yeah, exactly.
Here's the thing. As you guys as you guys approach, you see these massive creatures,
Uh-huh.
and you see a couple of the handlers going around and outfitting them with saddles that have straps and restraints to kind of keep someone in. And then you see a few robed figures, with very tall foreheads, walking around and placing a hand on the beasts that don't fly.
Hey, Aleta.
She's busy.
What's that?
Uh,
Do
Sorry.
you know what these tall forehead people are?
Do I know what they're talking for? People?
Make a knowledge arcana,
Uh-huh.
or knowledge. Make an arcana check, I guess.
13.
13? No.
I have never
These
seen
are-
such a thing.
I will plumb my memory. They seem magical.
How
How
are we just casting fly?
about Arcana? You said.
Yeah, arcana.
How about 26?
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's pretty good.
You don't know exactly what these creatures are, but they are definitely using magic. You know that there are some planar creatures that sort of are sort of inherently
Inherently
gifted, and it is especially clear that these guys are because they are not touching the ground.
Yeah.
They're just floating several feet above it.
Sometimes I wish I had been born inherently gifted with magic, but then sometimes I'm like, that would make me no better than a warlock.
Can I have a demon friend?
You have two friends.
Good.
Dekan is still following you around.
No, but he's not a demon. Oh, I asked him what he is.
I am against Zerai.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Can you teach me psychic abilities? I'm
Don't
already pretty magic, so.
Well, in general, yes, but you might
There's a
be.
comma.
You might
Comma
be
magic.
specifically difficult to teach psychic
Oh,
abilities.
thank you. I always thought I was somehow turning this into a compliment.
It requires a lot of discipline and concentration and ordering of the mind, and that seems to be against everything you stand for.
So, can you teach me psychic abilities?
Can you teach yourself to not be you?
The question is not whether he can teach you something.
So
it's whether you can learn them.
So I've been trying to figure out a new spell, and I was thinking about getting Alter Self. Is that sort of what you were going for with that? Because like I could get gills or wings. Is
You
that
know
what you meant?
No, but no. He just sort of shakes his head, and you like you see him think about it. You see the like conversation play out across his face as he imagines what it would be like to try to teach Peren Greycastle to learn to focus his mind to use psychic powers. And he just sort of pinches the bridge of his nose and looks pained.
Doesn't
for a
have much of
moment.
one.
He
It's
could
not.
just get some migraine.
Also, I want a demon friend.
Yes, you are drinking with a Yugoloth. Well, now you guys are kind of
Alright, that counts.
stumbling around.
Jeez.
Alright.
Jeez!
Well, they're not technically demons.
They are technically demons.
They are not demons.
They are. They're
Unless 5th
fiends.
edition changed some things.
They're fiends. I guess they're not technically demons.
Oh!
Fair enough. But you
No,
are.
Yugoloths are cool. I make
You're
them, I make them
already
pay.
almost a third of my sheet.
Will he pay for anything?
Yes.
Are all of his
Oh,
smiles
good.
fiendish?
No, he doesn't have a mouth.
Oh.
You have befriended an Ultraloth
Oh!
who has just this massive, like, looks kind of like a gray alien, but with all green skin and normal proportion.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I want to try to build a bit of a planar entourage. Not like all like we're all hanging out and I'm the greatest, but just like a group of friends and we're all gonna like spend the week together. And then like if we run into like a celestial of some sort, be like, hey, come on, we're going on an adventure. It's Sigil. The Wild Adventures are all they're all neutral.
you have befriended an Ultraloth who goes by the name of Cash.
Sure.
I'm very happy to be a part of this adventure.
Yeah,
says
we're gonna
with
have
his,
a great time, not
with
making
his-
fun of each other's
With
voice.
his mind.
Do that.
Yeah, that would be really rude of us. No, let's go down to these races and see if we can find more fun planar people.
Excellent. You all travel down to your races. Along the way, you are offered an experience.
I take it with no question.
Okay, good. You pay 20 gold and are given a small vial of blue liquid and are told to put it up your nose.
Oh, I was really hoping
right
that ended
now,
differently.
or do I wait?
Well,
Like as soon as I'm like ready to do the thing.
yeah.
All right, cool.
You
Right now.
instantly are somewhere else. You're also not yourself. You are a small girl, and as you look around, you realize you're sitting in a classroom.
Drugs suck.
Now to do homework.
You're sitting in a classroom. There are 12 other children in here. And a teacher walks in and starts trying to teach you the alphabet.
Hi, Mrs. Miller.
Exactly. Over the course of the next 3 hours, you learn to write in common,
This is the worst trip I've ever had.
and then as you're finishing learning the alphabet, you come to your senses.
How much did I pay for that?
20 gold.
You paid 20 gold for that.
Was I like actually gone, or was I just standing here for a second?
Which do you want to believe?
I don't even know.
Oh,
Let's just go to the races. All
that's okay, buddy. It happens to everyone.
right, thanks. I pat him on the back of the head
It's
because he's
slimy.
mostly head.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, come on. Let's go check these races out.
All right. You make your way to the races. you guys can either you see two lines. You see a line for people who want to place bets, and you see a line for applicants to be writers.
Done.
Oh,
Done.
right.
Riding 100 times. I ride the dino.
No, I'm just here to bet. Me and Aleta are just here to look at the sky whales, and then we're gonna go to the library.
To paraphrase Judas Priest,
What?
ride the dino. You can see his stripes, but you know he's clean.
Sure, yeah.
Look, I didn't have a lot of time.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, in a quick bit, that it's acceptable.
Yeah. Also, it's Dio, not Judas Priest.
Yes.
That
So,
was the real
you're gonna
mistake
bet?
of that joke.
No, I'm just watching.
Okay.
I'm
Ravener
not betting.
is
What?
sleeping, so we'll get to you in a minute.
Yeah. Hop in that rider line.
All right, you guys hop in the rider line.
Oh, hey, parents.
What do you?
This
Peren
stands
Peren
to
is
reason.
a little messed up.
Sure.
Oh,
Hey,
how
Peren,
so?
you look a little
like,
messed
like
up.
Yeah.
drunk and drugged.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
How's your vacation going?
Good.
Cool, dude.
What are you going to ride?
The lightning.
So here are some options.
Dealer's choice.
There is a sky whale known as Woo. There's a cloud manta. There is a frog hemoth. There is a
Flying frog demon.
yes, a flying frog hemoth. There is a flying Tyrannosaurus Rex. There is a flying Velociraptor. There is a flying mechanical Triceratops.
Maybe.
There is a flying flying mechanical squid.
Okay.
And
And a Cthulhu. I'll take that.
And
and
a literal
no,
Cthulhu.
and
Size the planet.
there's the giant eagle.
Okay, well, it's definitely between
But
Frog
the giant eagle
Demon.
has a mustache.
As good as that is, it doesn't change it. Okay, so I have a couple questions. I have a couple questions about how this works.
Yeah.
Like handlebars or like a big back?
You have a kind of mustache.
Yeah.
Handlebar.
All right, question one: as a rider,
Swoops.
can I do magics?
You as you're walking up, you see a list of rules, which
Yeah, let me know what those say.
does say for this for this race it is not an anything goes, but they do have combat races where you can do magics and other cheating stuff. But also you might be able to get away with cheating
Good
if
to
you're
know.
not overtly attacking someone else.
All right, I think I might try this more than once. I'm gonna ride the frog hemoth.
All right.
I'm gonna grab whatever the probably third closest to me is,
Roll
just
it.
because I'm gonna walk and then just get tired of walking.
Roll a d10.
Alright. I got a 1.
All right. You hop aboard the sky whale.
Sure.
Nice.
Oh, is that gonna take a while to climb?
Is its name Appa?
No. Well, maybe,
It's a
but
sky bison.
Yeah.
it's a sky
Why don't you
bison.
ask him?
Yeah, that's gonna take a while to climb. Probably.
I mean,
It's gonna take a while. to
Yeah, I
climb.
know.
the
Alright.
Velociraptor is the one that would be the easiest to match.
Yeah, is the raptor close?
Okay. Roll a d4.
No. 1.
All right. Yeah, the Velociraptor is the closest.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably just hop on that guy then.
All right, you hop on that. All right, let's do this thing. So here's how the racing is going to work. I'm using, for those of you following along at home, I'm using the dinosaur racing rules out of the very excellent Tomb of Annihilation.
I am shocked that's an actual real thing.
Well,
I thought you were joking.
No, he said it.
I have modified the. That's why I went looking for the book, because I have made modifications to it, but I didn't actually write down what the base rules are. So, the way this works is every round.
So excited.
Every round, each one of you guys will make a wisdom
worried I'm sleeping.
animal handling check.
Wisdom.
Yes. So it
No.
it isn't the hardest thing in the world to do. Some of these creatures are more docile and easy to control than others.
Can I get a 20?
should have had the ranger friend race.
And basically, With each successful check, you move your mount some speed. However, if you want, you can try and coax your mount to move even faster. However, in which case you get to make an animal handling check with advantage because you're like actively trying to get it to go. But your mount has to make a Constitution check, and if it fails, its speed is halved for the rest of the race.
Yeah, I feel like the Skywell's probably pretty good at Constitution checks.
Is there follow-up question?
Yes.
Is there a way that I could like
Sorry, Chocobo racing just came into my brain.
yeah,
I
no,
can't
I
not.
mean of course.
Yeah.
I don't know, Aleta. There's just like one
I was
wheel
doing
here.
the
This
theme
doesn't
from the
seem like a
mashup
pod
from,
race to me.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's Saria's thing.
Yeah.
Oh, a young boy says, "Oh no, the pod races are tomorrow."
What?
Yeah, this isn't pod racing.
I was told this would be pod racing.
Nope.
Do you want to go to the libraries now?
Sure.
We leave the races.
You guys do the race. All right, let's do the
If they
race.
come back tomorrow and don't say, now this is pod
Oh no,
racing."
that's happening.
We have been building this joke for a while now, and I hope it pans out.
All right, so
we forget
the
to catch things out. It is not an irregular consent. It's not an
announcer-
unreasonable term we have.
The announcer calls out in a myriad of languages before finally getting to common and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, beings of all genders, shapes, sizes, races, ages, and planar origins, get ready for today's great race. All betting is now closed. Put your eyes on the skies and see who wins the prize." And then you guys kind of are like it is disconcerting because the dinosaur you're on just sort of like flies up
Sure.
to the starting line.
Quick question.
Yes.
How out of it am I?
You know.
Like 1 to 10. Like 1
12.
being blackout, 10 being fully cognizant.
Oh, you're at like a 4.
Oh. So
Maybe.
pretty out of it.
Maybe a 5? Yeah, you're at like a
Okay.
4 or 5.
Okay, so I'm pretty gone.
You've been having a good time.
Yeah. No, good. I just want to make sure.
You have definitely destroyed at least 2 organs.
Oh.
Not necessarily ones you need.
Yeah, no. I mean,
But
my
two
oh,
for
I
nine.
also at some point, just to be clear, I did set aside an exact amount of gold for a greater restoration or a restoration, whatever I
Sure.
would need, because greater restoration.
See you later, spleen.
Yeah.
The first
Sure.
to go.
All right.
I figure liver is probably.
Go ahead and make those
Spleens
animal
can be
handling
fun.
checks, everyone. It is wisdom, and if you're proficient in animal handling, you get to add that.
I got a 16.
13.
Cool. So let's see. You were on the Velociraptor, right?
Mhm.
Your check DC is 12. You are on the frog. Your check is also 12.
Yes, I've done it.
Excellent.
Cool.
Cool. You both you fly through the air about 60 feet. Your hang on, let me get the right book.
Fly just give you a static.
Does it what?
Doesn't fly just give you a static fly speed?
It does, but you know,
Well,
they
also,
didn't
'cause,
cast
like,
that fly speed.
Sure.
If everyone gets to move 30 feet per round, then like races don't exist.
Right, that's what
So like I figure there's a little bit of
no, but just
Remember,
it's
you
interesting
can
spur them
spur them on
Right.
faster.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like this has to be a modified fly.
I'm sorry.
Because, like
You fly through about 40 feet.
Okay.
You're looking to get to 300. You get 50 to your tally.
Haha, my dumb animal is faster than your normal animal.
All right, and then I'll probably spur.
All right.
onwards.
God,
Go ahead
you
and
monster.
make another round. The Sky Whale is the clear favorite in this race and is definitely in the lead.
17.
17. All right. If you're trying to spur them on, you get advantage on your check.
Oh, right. Dude. So actually 18.
18. All right. 18. You shoot out 60 feet.
I thought my character
moving 100 feet so far. And you move another 50 feet. You guys are tied. neck and neck.
All right, I'm gonna keep spurring.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
well,
good.
before you do
Yeah.
that, you need to
Oh.
make a Constitution check.
Oh, yeah.
Roll a D20 plus 2.
Ooh, I got an 11. Does that feel like it's enough?
An 11 is enough. Yes.
Hey.
Oh, buckets. I mean, I don't want to root against your animal. I'm fine rooting against you, but I
You
like
guys,
your
are,
animal.
you guys are neck and neck as you soar
Spare,
down. the-
Where are we
the
relative
streets.
to the whale?
The whale is about 150 feet ahead of you guys.
Wait, 150 feet ahead of
well,
us?
no, 150 feet.
So he's
down
50
the-
feet ahead
yes,
of us.
yes.
We're gone.
I was like, whoa, like, the whale's gonna.
The whale's at the finish line.
All right, I got a 14 with my spurring.
Okay, 14, excellent.
A 12 without spurring.
12 without spurring. Now you have gone 150 feet successfully. You do another 60 feet. You're 10. You pulled
Alright,
ahead.
fine.
Hey.
I don't want to do this.
All right, well, I'm doing my Constitution.
Yep.
All right, I got a 1.
All right.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna bend luck.
All right.
'Cause I can, that's a
Bend
thing I can
some
do.
luck.
I want. No, this is fine. There we go. A 6 is definitely enough. So let's move on
No,
to the next step.
you spur him on. You get that 60 feet, and then it kind of like seems tired. Your speed is now halved. All right. Back to another round of racing.
Okay.
You in fact also notice that the sky whale is slowed down as well.
Okay, then I'm going to kick it into high gear.
All right.
I'm spurring my boy. Uh-oh. Maybe I should just, one die was going fine. Take advantage and I get a 5.
It's got a 4 and a 5. Can I spur while exhausted?
Yes, but you only move half as
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
but now I extra 1
So
to
it's
spur.
30 feet.
Not great. Also, I got a 11.
We're bad at time race.
You guys are like trying your best, and they don't move at all.
Okay.
They in fact like you're within about 10 feet of each other. The Velociraptor is trying to bite at the Froghemoth. The Froghemoth is waving his big tentacle arms, trying to swat you out of the sky. This gets a cheer from the crowd as they sense the possibility of blood. You can feel the bloodlust coming off them.
Me,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope Peren picks up on what I'm trying to do here.
Well, here, just explain what you do, and I'll see if I.
Right,
if I
exactly.
figure
Yeah,
it
no,
out.
that's what I was about to do.
Okay.
I start I'm spurring it again for the next turn, but I'm shooting off lasers into the air, just will-nil, like safety.
Sure,
Like, but
safely, but
I'm trying to like get this crowd, getting them ready.
Sure.
You know I don't have any flashy spells, right?
But can't you like sing real loud?
No, I can't amplify my voice in
Can't
any
you
way.
just yell at people? Like,
Well, whatever. I'll be the fan favorite. You can just be a dumb nerd.
all right. Give me let's make that a charisma check.
Oh, okay,
I like how they're
sure.
like really serious and they get halfway to the race and then like just the drunken
Wait,
drugs overcome them and they're just like,
No,
oh wait, no,
I'm not done with trying to win the race yet. I'm just in the middle of my wrestling match that is this race.
And then also
19 is what I got.
Cool, you're good. Make a D20 roll for me and add 3.
13.
Your mount is fine. You can keep spurring them on and going.
I guess I'll prestidigitate.
Sure.
Just to try to add to it and make it fun.
blood.
You know, as you do.
All right. Go ahead and make one more round of checks.
Wait,
Sell it.
quick, real quick cue before
Yeah.
we read that. How far am I from like the? Where am I relative to first place in the race to try to win the race?
You are 150 feet out. You are 10 feet behind Peren, who is currently in second place. First place is the Sky Whale, who is made at about 175 feet.
So he's about 25 feet ahead of me.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, yeah. Then
No,
I'll.
well, he was 150 feet, and then he only got 25 feet because he got slowed.
Right, sure. Then I'll spur.
All right, spurring as well.
Are you serious? Oh wait,
Natural 20. Bam, bam, bam.
do I have a bonus? What does an 11 do for me?
On 11,
Do I get to keep going, or is 12 as a DC?
no, 11 you get to keep going.
11.
I got a natural 20.
You're fine.
I can't believe I rolled with advantage, and so far I've rolled 4, 4,
Yeah,
5, and
we've
11.
really not done
You
doing
moved
so
30
high.
feet, and you were spurring them, yes?
Mm-hmm.
You moved 60 feet.
Yes.
Uh,
Where's the whale?
We were both spurring.
The whale
Yeah, but your speed is
is...
half, remember? 'Cause you felt
The whale is
contract.
at 200 feet.
So, but now I'm at 180. No, I'm at.
You're at 160.
No, wait, no. I was at 150,
Oh, yeah,
and I just got 7 to 10.
Yes, you're at
I'm
210.
ahead of the
You're
whale.
ahead of the whale.
Oh! Let's spur this bad. Oh, I have to do a con
yeah.
check, right?
+3. Also, the crowd is, like, going bananas.
Con check is a 7.
Oh no, now your mount is moving at half speed. Everyone's going at half speed. The crowd starts like, boo.
Okay, what can I do to fix this?
I was just waiting for like, is none of the other guys have caught up at this
Oh,
point?
they are. They
Like,
are.
how does the mechanical squid fail its con check?
Well, the mechanical squid's rider was being cautious, but now he's seizing his chance.
I feel like that guy's a pretty
wait,
sure
wait.
also pretty good at
Or like the
passing.
mechanical
Okay,
squid has not been
I wanna
oiled
try
lately,
something
you know, like his
crazy.
gears are
I mean, I guess
short.
maybe they can't.
So-
they can't
This is a giant
like push
frog.
it.
Yes.
either.
So what I want to do,
Uh-huh.
okay, is I want to fly it towards the ground,
Uh-huh.
still going forward, but down and forward,
Uh-huh.
so it lands, and then I want to produce flame right on its butt,
Okay. Okay. I see
and
where
create
you're
a
going.
giant
I
lasee
see where you're going. I
Mm.
like this plan.
to try to carry me the last, what is it,
Make your
90
handling
feet.
Check.
What?
I feel like I should point out, coming up real fast from behind is that mechanical squid followed closely by the cloud manta.
Well, that's why I need to launch.
So,
my only hope.
all right, make your checks.
Jesus Christ, I hate these checks.
I got a 15.
11 again.
All right.
15 spur.
So
11
you
spurt.
guide it down to the ground, and you produce flame.
On its butt.
You.
I got a 15 on spurring. I'm just going straight for. I'm not trying to do any.
You get your
Yeah, I'm gonna beat those robots.
You get your normal 30 feet. The sky whale moves just about as much. You pull in with it, and the mechanical squid shoots almost to the finish line. It is 50 feet away.
What about my?
Your big jump. What do you have? What do you have to say, Peren?
So, have we leveled up yet?
Yes,
Yeah. So I have all my new abilities,
you do.
including subtle spell.
Yes.
All right.
How subtle is your spell?
I have no. The only components I have while casting are material components. So I don't have to
Yeah,
say
you don't
or
have to
do anything.
So what are you?
Sleep seems pretty good.
All right.
Will sleep work on a mechanical squid?
On the
On the
rider.
rider.
The rider. Okay. So the squid is at 250 feet. You moved. You were
Or
spurring.
I was at 210, and then
You're at 240 now. 'cause you
240.
get
So I'm
30.
10 behind the squid,
You're 10
and
behind
I'm
the
launching
squid.
for a butt jump.
Yes. So here's what happens with your butt jump. You'll move at full speed this round.
So if I can get it,
If you
I
can
can
get it,
win the
you can
race.
Win the race,
Or at least tie?
or at least tie.
Yeah. Well, if I can
Peren,
get it,
what you
Peren can
got?
hit this spell.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna try because I was
I
gonna
wish-
do suggestion and just be like veer into that guy,
Uh-huh.
I wish
but
had
I have to shout at them, and I feel like that is very. I
unsubtle.
mean, like I didn't magic him. He just chose to listen to me.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I wish it would
But
have
charisma.
charisma.
All right. So
Telepathy
it's
spell.
squid,
Uh-huh.
whale, me.
Yes.
Me.
And
Right, and but you're like down here. You're doing a weird.
Me.
Yeah, you're doing a weird thing.
that is the correct.
So-
yeah.
Accurate.
Do I think that
No.
if I could
Yeah.
sleep the squid, the whale would run into him? Potentially, if he like slowed down enough. Destroying them both in the process and making me the victor. Assuming he fucks up too.
I didn't. I'm gonna tell you right now. I super didn't.
Possibly. You would have to try and hit the rider because you're pretty sure that squid has more hit points
Yeah.
than you can do.
Yeah. That's fine. Alright. I'm going for the rider.
All right.
I just want you to know that I rolled a natural 20 on my spur.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So if he got natural, this might just I don't know.
No, if we can cause a total shitstorm,
Yeah.
that's
also,
better.
having leveled up, I now have 4th level spell slots, and I should figure by now I would remember how this works. So it's 5 base, so
Plus 2 for every level higher than.
right. So that is 11
7,
d8.
11 d8.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Damn.
I'll count it for you. Get the dice.
I don't have any d8.
There's one in the middle of the table.
Where's the dice bag?
It's over
It's
here.
Yes, you have no D8.
I don't
ton
think
of
there.
D8.
I don't think there are
Just
any
the
d8.
person who has the
I
most
have a
dice.
ton of D8. Hold on.
Man, remember when Adam was here and he had 3,000 dice?
Those
Yeah,
were good
this
times.
is
Wow.
all d6.
We miss you, Adam.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
All right.
He's
All right,
alive.
here we go.
No,
He's
7.
dead.
All right, I'll help you count. 18.
Okay.
That's 34.
Ooh.
Damn, that's 50. No,
Okay.
48.
Okay. 48. Looking not
Too late.
48. Now
Oh, well,
we're
now
talking
you have them
about
just in
52.
Mm-hmm.
Or 54, rather. 61.
61.
61. All right.
Oh, boy.
I just glare at him.
Here's what
Sleepy
happens. Cause he got. real
Oh,
good.
and I spent a sorcery point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's what happens. You leap across the finish line just at the same time as the squid goes careening into you.
So I'm across.
You're across, the squid is across, like neck
Photo
and neck.
finish.
Photo finish.
Wait, so it's like, just to be clear, the careening angle is this way,
Yeah.
not this
that way. No,
okay.
it's like you guys are coming together. Like it's
Kind of like a sideways kiss.
yeah, like a sideways. It was ahead of you right up until it started turning, and that's what made it drift into you at the same time.
Sure.
The sky whale does not do so well and comes like shoving right into the back of you guys.
Also, just for reference, I
Uh-huh.
failed the con check after my jump.
Cool. You,
So-
need also to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, that's fine.
And
I get. Do I get Oh, I don't get
Peren,
proficiency.
your Velociraptor doesn't move any
Why?
because you didn't do any animal handling.
Just
Well, tell me to.
Oh, that's the rules of the. Well, it still
No,
doesn't.
you cast a spell instead of handling your animal.
Yeah.
He doesn't just go on his own.
No.
No.
He has 2 checks every time.
He's free thinking, isn't he?
Yes. I
No,
guess that's fair.
But he's tired.
He's
And
tired.
also, I don't think they'd want it to be a free-thinking Velociraptor, maybe, at their race. I would think there's some kind of safety precaution in place. I have a 14 on
That
the
does
dex.
not feel very sigil-like.
Oh, is Sigil just all the things but none of the laws?
There is no police force.
But if you break the law, bad things happen to you.
That is true.
That's
I'm
confusing.
so confused.
14 is my dex save.
14. All right, you fall out of your saddle.
Only because you think
you
police
are
make bad things
you are fortunately strapped in, so you're like dangling upside down as the frog goes crashing into the ground. You end up prone, but okay.
I yell.
The mechanical squid goes flying off into the air and then kind of comes back around.
I yell. I definitely
The
won!
sky whale goes sideways into a nearby building and kind of crashes into that,
So, wait, the crash into the...
into the building.
Okay, good.
When the dust settles,
I win.
when the dust settles, they declare the rider of the mechanical squid. They award him first place. They award Alamar second place. And they award because the rider seems to have been missing, they award the sky whale third place.
Wait, I don't
Not the
understand how
rider.
the rider... Well, look, judges, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
What? Think about this. Think about the simple fact of this. If I'm going towards the finish line, and the squid guy hits me on the side at the moment of the finish line, he'd get launched diagonally, and I'd get launched straight forward, even if it's upside down style. So,
One of the judges,
it's what's the Pythagoras is what I say.
a hyena-headed being with 6 legs says, "I know that's what I was saying. Said mathematically you should be victorious."
Pythagoras!
The other one of the judges,
Galileo!
The other one of the judges,
Yells
a
names.
massive floating eye with a beak and tentacles, says, "Submit."
Oh no!
to which
Why are you a judge?
the third the third judge, a fish swimming in a goldfish bowl that is atop a diving suit.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
That's like a normal thing.
Yeah. Says, well, yes, obviously that's what you would say. But if you look carefully, the tentacle of the squid was across the finish line first.
I didn't look carefully!
Submit!
Fine, what do I get for second place? I say, with the sense of like, the first place shit should belong to
Do
me.
you get shit for winning the race?
Do I get shit for winning the race?
You don't
Yes,
you
of
don't
course.
pay to get into the race.
Well, obviously not. You
Well, now I'm a
lived,
fan favorite.
you lived and are a fan favorite. You get 500 gold pieces for winning.
Dope.
For second place. 1,000 gold pieces for first place. But
shit.
You showed a lot of moxie out there, says the fish, gesturing with its big diving suited body.
Yeah, I tried to do a cool stuff.
You absolutely did. You should come back and race some more. There could be a future for you in this. Tomorrow we're having the group of whale races. But if you can either place in the top 3 or win the next 3 races, you could be invited to join the Invitational, which is sort of a championship race.
What happens at the Invitational that makes it specifically alluring in terms of prizes?
It goes around the entire length of Sigil. It is a no-holds-barred race to prove who is the best, the fastest, and the most cunning racer in all of the multiverse. If you win, you will be known throughout all of Sigil, and presumably then throughout all of the planes as one of the best racers.
And you will get...
Well, you'll get a fancy prize.
Space herpes.
Which is...
Space herpes.
Cubic gate.
No, it all depends. It all depends on the height leading up to the...
What if I got a portal key?
No, that is traditionally one of the prizes.
Alright, I take the money, and like, prize size is contingent on hype?
Yes, along stuff, the portal key is obviously one of the prizes, but what else we can offer depends on the type of the match.
Follow-up question. Would you say, like, on like a demographics level, the people who bet on your races also do a lot of drugs and drinking and partying?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess for the specific breakdowns, I'd have to turn you to...
But in general, you'd say yes.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Good. Perfect. Good enough for me.
What do you think? What do you think, Gary? Submit!
Sounds like a yes to me. Great. I go find Peren and explain to him...
I'm gone.
Okay, alright. Fine. I asked someone nearby, I was like, have you seen a loud, annoying musician anywhere? And I follow the train of irritated people until I find Peren.
Alright, we'll get back to that. Ravener.
Hi!
You have a very nice sleep.
I have been sleeping in this beautiful bed with the pillow and just
you had
having dreams of whales.
You had the silver key, right?
I had the silver key.
Yeah, silver rod.
Yeah.
The room you're in is entirely metallic.
Oh, nice.
Everything in here is polished to
And
a
clean.
glistening. Yeah, it's super clean.
So
hypoallergenic.
Very happy I'm here.
The mattress isn't really a mattress so
No?
much as a perfectly balanced like tank. So you sit in it and it's like it's like one of those 0G float spa things.
That's weird, but fine, whatever. I'm just so happy.
It's very comfortable and you sleep.
Thank you.
What do you dream of?
For flying whales.
Just go to the race! How coincidental.
And a bunch of idiots who can't race them very well.
Oh yeah,
It's
true.
harder than it looks.
And
The people who didn't win the race.
And I'm happy. I'm having these
rough.
happy dreams of Peren just destroying his organs and getting
I'm just
beaten up
happy
in
to
an
be dreamed
alley.
about.
Yeah, he's getting beaten up in an alley, and I'm
That
all
was a
like,
very angry dream.
he probably deserves that. So I'm not doing anything. I'm just
Meanwhile,
watching.
you're laying there like your legs are twitching.
Yeah, little.
Excellent. Aleta and Bags. You
Quick check it.
You guys have wandered off to the God's Ward, yes?
Yes.
There, you are looking for a library.
Yes.
Yes.
What you find is the Repositorium of Knowledge.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Orion.
It's like Christmas.
As you walk in, you are perplexed because for a repositorium of knowledge, there doesn't seem to be any books here.
How does this work?
Yo, dogs, where's the knowledge at?
Yo, dog.
We come seeking your knowledge.
Yeah.
Give.
What's good with the knowledge?
You
How well
I
is
assume
this
it's a
building
dog-headed
knowledge?
librarian running this place, because otherwise by saying that would make no sense.
Oh no, it is not a dog-headed
What?
Now you're rude.
librarian.
I don't think ruder if
It's
it
a
were,
dog-headed
honestly.
knowledge
Yeah.
repository.
It's like,
Not
don't
a
draw attention to
dog-headed
it.
anything.
It's like I'm actually a dog
the-
person, not just a dog.
It is a floating humanoid with white hair and this like yellow tan skin and goat-like horns. But it has five of them kind of sticking out, making like a makeshift bony crown around their head.
I'm gonna Arcana
Oh.
to figure out if I know what this is.
Ooh.
Exotic.
Huh.
No, that was almost real rad.
Nice.
Thought I could
That
get
would
to
be
it.
24. On
A
Arcana.
24. This thing is definitely a strange extraplanar being.
Yes.
You know that. Hold on.
I knew
but,
that, but I didn't need Arcana to know that.
You also know that it is. You've seen more of these creatures floating around. You haven't seen. Like usually they look to be doing some kind of official thing. You have overheard the name Dabus connected with these things.
Spell that.
Dabus.
Okay.
Doesn't mean nothing to me. Hey, good, gentle being.
It gestures and creates a placard in the air around you out of golden lines.
That's fascinating. I bow to it in deep respect.
You with
It's a librarian.
Is it real? Is it real
It's
gold?
a secret librarian.
it is golden
Have
light.
you met her?
Oh.
You don't
It's
know
not
the
real
secret
gold.
librarian handshake.
Hold on, let me check.
It's like
Actually,
no.
this is
Does anybody?
Is it real gold?
Golden shining line.
Oh.
I'm afraid. It is real golden light, but
Oh.
not actual gold.
Can't just
But it is
take
creating.
Please.
You would be familiar with this. It is a rebus, an illusional device which uses pictures to represent words or parts of words.
Sweet.
Oh, this is
So
fantastic.
basically, it's full of emojis.
And what does it say?
It's Nextopolis.
It says, "Greetings, good sir," and then it's got like a little picture of a man. Welcome to the Repositorium of Knowledge, and then it's got like a book.
Me and my colleague, my learned colleague,
Oh.
are here in search of knowledge.
The golden rebus disappears, and it creates another one in front of you. Well, and then it's got a picture of a well for that. You have come to the, and then it's got an arrow at a right angle.
All right.
Place.
How might we partake of your knowledge?
Ouch.
It gestures around. You can see like little alcoves, sort of inset on the walls. It says it gestures again, and there's another placard that reads, "It is a very simple process. You simply approach one of the alcoves, speak the requested knowledge, and one of the bone spurs will implant it directly into your brain or
Ow.
cerebral organ of your choice."
Cerebral organ. Do you have more?
I don't know. Do I have more than one cerebral organ?
You
Some
probably-
cultures do.
Not as far as you know, you don't.
Is this process safe? I'm sure you get this question occasionally.
No. Is the reply. It is very dangerous, but so is the pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge is power, after all. There is a slight risk of death.
Aleta, what do you feel?
That's a good question. Do
I mean, is there anything you
do
really
I
want to know?
trust this denizen of knowledge, or do I think this is suspicious? How do I feel about this?
That's up to you.
Well, like,
It-
that would be insight, I suppose.
Sure,
like, do
make
I
an insight
believe in
check.
all this? That's a natural one.
Seems to be on the level here. It's kind of hard to like. It's kind of hard to lie through an emoji-filled placard.
This is fine. Everything's
texting might tell
fine.
you different.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm
we're-
all in.
We're gonna do this, but before we do, just as a random question, like totally unrelated, is there like a place with books somewhere nearby, like a library or something? I heard someone talking about one of those things. I don't even know what they are.
Books. Why would you read books or waste your time with that?
I
You
don't
can have
know.
knowledge implanted directly into your brain.
I don't know, but I'm
But
just
with a spice.
I'm just curious about like experiencing new things. So like, is there one around here?
I suppose there is such a place. And then like there's like little three dots that kind of go back and forth for a little while. But if you must try one, I would advise you to be safe. They're located in the Alley of Lingering Sighs, where many such illicit things can be found.
Wow.
That's where the prostitutes are.
Prostitutes, books, drugs.
Frustrated dads.
I'm greatly offended that books would be considered illicit in this culture. I'm very disturbed by this.
Aleta, you don't even know what books are. I hide my spell book into my satchel.
I'm just
Cover
standing
my
there
book
like
face tattoo.
open mouth.
If you would
Mouth
prefer
like a-
not to
like,
not to use the knowledge spurs, we also have various codexes that you can use to absorb the knowledge via osmosis.
How does that work?
It gestures, and near it a little golden cylinder floats up. Merely grasp this device, and using the innovative power of electricity, you will experience 10,000 volts of knowledge.
Oh wow.
Does that convey anything other than
But
Those-
you're real hype about it.
Those that survive the experience generally indicate that it has been most informative.
It's the amberage that'll kill you.
Yeah, no, we'll try the bone spurs. I think I'm down for bone spurs.
An excellent
Sure.
choice, sir. Allow me to fetch an attendant for you.
Yeah.
And then it claps its hands, which is the first like actual sound it's made. It's a little bit disturbing in the silence of this place.
Unless you've got like a good in with them, Aleta. I know you know like knowledge in the repository.
Two of the three-armed, three-legged Fry Kreen approach you.
Yeah, that's a
in
very
this
good question. My what is it? My
Right,
library
let's
access
kind of
thing
frightening. That
gives me like precedence in library and institutions of learning. Do they give me such preferential treatment, or do they not give any?
I mean, they have just let you wander in off the streets and request to use their knowledge alcoves.
They also didn't ask for any kind of credentials or anything, so that
Well, if you don't belong there, you'll probably die.
Probably. What do we want to know
well, but I
about?
did completely and totally fail that insight check, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
The
It's
Fry
happening.
Kreen leads you to a couple of alcoves that are not in use. You hear a "Ah!" from the room next door.
I'm tempted to ask
That's the
it how
sound
to
of the
see-
police.
how
What
to
is all
safely
that
survive-
You're tempted to ask what?
I'm tempted to ask it how to safely survive the bone spurs, but that seems like, by the time I can learn that knowledge, I won't need it. one way or another. Like,
So yes, what do you guys
yeah,
want
what
to
do I
know?
want to know about?
More about this realm and its hatred of books for certain. Where's that coming from?
Just that.
What is all that about?
What a choice for bone spur knowledge.
All right, if that's what you want to know.
I want history, man. I want deets.
I just love the idea of like, I want to use these bone spurs to find out why I have to use these goddamn bone spurs.
I want to know about the threat of the crazy outsiders that drive people crazy and are just threatening to
Okay.
Invade the realm.
Make an Arcana
Sure.
check and make a Knowledge History check, and then, based on how well you do, we'll have some saving throws to make.
25.
25.
Boom!
Arcana,
Yes!
you said?
Yes!
Yes,
Slay
20.
Queen!
Excellent.
I wonder if doing well is more dangerous.
I know, right?
Yes.
Only one way to
now,
find out.
Oh god.
at the DC that you've rolled, make a Constitution save, and let me know by how much you fail if you fail.
Oh, buckets! What if General's under nat 1 and
Oh!
kills my... That was a happy sound, I think.
27.
Wait,
Thank you very much. I rolled a 19.
uh,
You have a +8. Oh, I guess
Wait, no.
clerics are
No, I
clerics
can't-
for
I-
Constitution save.
Yeah, I didn't math properly.
Do I get a
24,
reaction
24.
against this?
You only
Yes.
missed by
24?
Yes.
Huh?
Alright.
I rolled a what?
no, I'm just shocked that General 25 and only missed the con save by 1. I feel like she did a very good job.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my reaction to get +4 on
Alright.
con saves.
Yeah, with a +5 for my con, there's no way I could have passed that save. But I came almost as close as possible.
Well, if you
Good.
roll a natural 20, you
Oh, a
always
20.
succeed.
Yeah, I got 20.
Alright,
So I passed.
excellent. You pass.
Just pass.
Your hit point maximum
Oh.
is reduced by 10.
Okay.
It will stay that way for 24 hours. You failed, yes?
I mean,
Your
by
hit-
1 point, but yes.
Your hit, but by 1, so less than 5. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 15, and you lose half your health.
God!
And an eye.
No, it just probably gave me wound in her neck.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, in your forehead.
Oh, sure.
Rounding up or rounding down?
Always round up to how many hit points you have left.
Oh, okay.
Good thing I can add
Alright,
all that
so
extra.
I take a few minutes and use my channel divinity, Knowledge of the Ages, to get proficiency in using this technology.
Sure.
After it wounded you?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, first though, you before you do that, you're having an experience.
Oh, am I tripping out?
Yeah, sort of. This is what you might call experiential learning.
I should
Oh,
tell Peren
good.
about this.
I know,
I,
right?
I don't even know where I am.
So you are
That's the
basically
thing
as
ended on,
like
actually.
you feel the white hot
There you
pain
are.
of the bone spur piercing your brain.
Ow.
And then
Literally or metaphorically?
literally.
Huh.
And then that sort of fades to a dull ache as you find yourself standing on the streets of this city. You can tell it's different because you're in the same place you are now, but the city isn't as built up or quite built as it was when you were outside before. You see one of the creatures, one of the Dabases that was like behind the counter. You see one of those creatures talking with another, and they talk about wanting to build a repository of knowledge to appease the Lady of Pain. And then you sort of watch the place get built. It takes years of labor and that sort of thing. As it's built, you watch some of the Dabases sort of try to lead a rebellion against the place, making a power play for their own self-worth, I guess. You're not real sure why it is. You're confused as to why they would be fighting. And then you see that people are reluctant to come in and use this. So as a result, there's a faction of Dabases that go around and sort of either buy up books or intimidate the sellers of books into going underground, and then they become sort of an illicit thing so that people will come and use this, which is their own creation.
Is it obvious as to whether the people that rose up against the what did you say, the Lady of Pain, did they succeed or did they fail?
No. It
So the Lady of Pain is
failed.
still the person that they are using this repository to please.
Yeah.
I mean, it does seem to create pain.
It does indeed. Now I'm even more horrified and feel like we need to stop this Lady of Pain from teaching
and then-
people
and
from
then-
the rightful knowledge of books.
Yeah, no, we can
And then you feel,
That's
the
super
bone
laser.
spur slide out of your head, and you feel like the blood that has been dripping down the front of your face.
I bet it matters.
You wanted to know.
About like this whole like outsider threat to the mortal
Right.
realms and
So.
stuff. And I ask in a way that it won't drive me crazy.
Ooh. Make an intelligence check.
You just wake up with a piece of paper and it says.
7.
Sure. So basically, you are again. You have the same experience of the spur kind of jamming into your head,
It's not that bad.
and then you are floating in the cosmic void. You feel nothing at all, and then there's warmth and light. And you feel yourself sort of drawn inexorably towards it. It is the one thing in here that offers any kind of sustenance, any kind of experience. And you sort of are pulled towards this light, which becomes the world that you know. And you see the world floating in the void, spinning, whirling around in the inky void of the cosmos. It floats in the astral plane, swirling around your sun, whichever one you believe is the sun. And you feel something pulling you on, and then you see, ensconced at the core, all that light and heat and warmth and power that you felt in the void, and here it is in raw form. And there are, as you kind of fall through the world to the very center of it, you feel safe, you feel sated, you feel like this is the place you've been needing to be, and slowly, shadows appear around. More things are here until there are so many, and it's overwhelming, and everything cracks and falls away in a cascade of white light that erupts to a single point of pain.
Sounds painful.
That's a little underground.
Alright. I wake up or?
Yeah.
Aleta!
The bone
Yes.
spur retracts.
How are you
myself.
doing?
Well, that sounds bad.
I'm so greatly disturbed right now. You have no idea.
I need to start digging.
What?
Some graves!
What do you need to dig?
A tunnel.
Also,
Why?
There's like an unlimited source of magical power in the center of the earth, and we need to tap that
you
shit.
need to
Whoa,
also you need
whoa,
to make a
whoa.
wisdom save. DC 12.
Oh, that's a bad sign. That's
Oh
a
my
worse
God,
sign.
Roll it.
Nope.
All right.
Way to read the bones.
You actually do need to do that. You in fact cannot think of anything else for the next. Roll me a d8.
Oh no. Please roll low.
Roll so high.
8. Oh.
8. Excellent.
800 years.
No.
8
For the
minutes?
next. No, 8 days.
8
What?
days.
Woo.
Wow, you're gonna be digging for 8 days?
He's got the same blood on his forehead business going on that I do.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
He
no,
did get stabbed in the head.
He has Goliath blood on his head.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
fair.
not the
But
same.
a
Don't be-
similar style of wound
I
to
could've
my
made
own.
I feel like
I
making
will
my,
heal
my
him
head rock
and
hard.
myself.
No, I'm not actually hurt. I'm just my hit points are reduced. Your
Getting
healing
stabbed in the head
cannot.
will do that.
Your healing cannot help me.
Yeah, but only his max HP was hurt.
I mean, it can't.
Yeah.
I can't like restore
That's what
him.
happened
There's
to
no
me with
way
those
of
drugs.
healing.
Nah, I have to.
Yeah,
Unless you have like great
that'll
restoration.
go away on its own.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I heal myself
I'm
then.
not
All right,
good
well, we
there.
need to figure out a way to
So
get
many
home.
questions.
So I can start digging.
But-
So I know that I
Oh,
just
yeah,
experienced
I
this weird craziness, and obviously he just experienced something, and now all of a sudden he wants to dig a hole in the center of the earth.
But like our Earth, not this place. We gotta go home so I can start digging. You can help me.
What in the world do I need to roll to figure out what the hell's wrong with him?
Inside.
He's just a young man who loves a shovel.
It's a young man who loves shuffling.
Yeah, I mean, so far he's done nothing out of character.
I mean, he is. That
15?
is kind of on brand with
Except for the idea of
with
taking a
Axe.
thing.
What'd
And not
you
just
get?
like
15.
utilizing
15.
that phraseology.
He's probably just shaken from the experience. Is what you get with that.
Oh,
We need to like
strange.
we need to ask about. I go back to the bone spurs. Give me more tunneling information.
Wait.
Make
Before you
another-
do that, we need
make
to.
a,
What?
No, don't do it.
What?
Don't do that.
I need to learn about tunneling.
No.
Why not?
I'll
You can say
get
he has
you
tunnel
knowledge
vision.
about tunneling if you help me do a thing first.
You can tell me. I guess that's less dangerous than sticking bone spurs in my.
Yes, it is, especially
Debatable.
because I have some interesting information about the bone spurs.
Oh.
Let's go outside so I can tell you all about it.
Why not here?
I just like some privacy. Let's go take a
Okay,
walk.
I believe you.
All right.
But I could learn about. I think they could give me some real like hands-on experience with tunneling, and it seems like there was no ill effects at all.
Minus
True,
3.
true.
I definitely experienced some ill effects.
Are you okay?
I show him the blood on my handkerchief.
That could impact your tunneling ability.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely it
Well, I need
could.
to make sure you're in peak tunneling form.
Hey, it's all right. This place was actually very terrifying and
Yeah, I like
somewhat
books better, I
disturbing.
think.
Books are way better.
I don't feel like I got as much out of that
Um,
experience. as
let
I
me
would've
tell
made.
you why.
Make a perception check.
I'm being really loud about this.
No, make a perception check.
Oh God, where did that go?
I've got
Oh, it's in the
a 12
All right,
because I'm good at perception things.
Aleta, what do you have?
16.
Now, you guys both just feel the gaze of several of these creatures just like boring into you.
Let's go
Much
take
like
a
you
walk.
want to bore into
Yeah.
the earth.
Let's
Look.
take a walk outside. This
All
place
right,
was
I'm gonna go
great.
talk, but look, I might be back because I want some of that hands-on tunneling experience.
Thank you
and,
so much for your knowledge. I am very much enlightened.
It's a good thing I have the shovel already. Like, it's gonna
You
be
are
a
halfway
big-
there.
It's gonna be a big
They
help
are.
in my tunneling experience.
It's more like he's living on.
And then I'm like, go.
Oh, but I could.
You guys walk. Make another perception check.
Ooh, I like that one.
7.
22.
Damn.
22? All right.
Aleta's
You
rolling up a
just
storm.
barely notice that there's one following you.
Oh,
This tentacle.
let's
fish
walk
thing
very
is-
slowly.
No, they are
outside.
humanoids with 5 horns sticking out of their head.
So
Still seems hard.
this
to
is
just,
like a
hide.
different plane.
I put my hand on Bag's shoulder and lead him outside.
I feel like if I start digging in this plane, it won't get to the center of our plane.
You are correct. There is a much more efficient method of digging, and I will tell you all about it when we get outside.
You
I
guys
can
are
really use
outside.
some
Yeah,
Okay.
You're walking.
He's
Okay.
so this person
Yeah,
is
this
following
person's
us.
following you
So
outside.
should we get you
Past
help?
it.
Should we get you help? Because I think you need help so you can be in peak tunneling form.
Yes, I think that's a great idea. Let's go find our compatriots. I'm sure that they would be able to help us.
Wood
Yes.
to brace the tunnel.
Okay,
And
let's
probably
go find
dwarves.
our compatriots because they will be able to help us
Or
with
can we
all
find
of
some
that.
giant badgers
She's gonna be
here?
Satisfied with the end game of finding out.
Giant badgers would be really good at tunneling.
Where are you guys heading?
Avatar.
Through the
Back to the
mountains.
races because that's where our compatriots are.
Ta-da!
Is Homeboy
Let's
still
just think
following
about how that
us?
song ends.
When you get back to the races,
Is Homeboy still following us?
oh yeah, he is. He is staying he's shadowing you guys.
Why
real
are
good.
you
He's like
pushing
that
me along
security
so
guard who
fast,
caught me smoking
Aleta?
in Disneyland.
Is something wrong?
I very much need
Could
to
not shake that guy.
ask one of our compatriots some questions.
Well, we should go back to the inn so you can get
No,
rested.
they're not at the inn right now.
Guard bounds.
Well,
They're at the races.
by the time you get to where the races
And
are,
Raven
if that's where you're heading, the races are.
Is there a day-night cycle here?
There is.
Okay.
Yeah. The light is changing from daylight to nighttime.
Daylight to nightlight.
I mean, I feel like we've been awake for like days at this point.
The night time is the right
You
time.
have been.
Do I feel like this? Is he just following us by eyeball? Is he following us with any kind of like magic?
By
or-
sight, as far as you can tell.
Pie eyeball.
Someday.
Tunneling?
There's one of the guys from that repository is following us, and I don't think that's good at all. This is not a good thing.
No, but we can't. What's breaking the law? Do we know anything with the law? Peren said not to break the law. What are the laws here? Do you know? We should.
I don't.
You know
That's
what?
A good question.
We need to know about laws so that we can make sure our tunneling doesn't violate the law. we
You
should
are
go.
the
so
bones
correct.
first.
We should-
Building codes are
They
so
do.
important.
We should go get Bonesburst to figure out the laws of this place.
I have a better idea. Let's go get our crew and then go together. More people for digging is better.
That's a good point. You've got a good point.
All right,
I'm
you
really
guys-
good at digging
So
myself.
you guys head back to the
You can instruct
Fortune's
them on
Wheel?
how to dig. Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Alright, you
Very
guys-
quickly.
Also make your way back to the Fortune's Wheel.
Well, wait.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
tracking him. Where'd he go?
Yeah, I have some
Oh.
things I want to do.
Well,
He's passed out in a gutter.
Not yet.
not yet. All right. So the last thing you remember, Peren, the last thing you remember is you had an Asamar
Mhm.
betting against a Cambion about who
Okay.
was able to channel more raw planar power into a single point.
Yep.
And that point was you because they were trying to see if either of them could win over your soul, which you had consigned away to the talking Grell that you have befriended.
Oh, good.
Who now owns your soul. But that's
Sure.
okay because you weren't using it, and
Greater Restoration will fix that, right?
and instead, it,
Right?
it sort of took out both of your lungs and replaced them with other organs that have allowed you to keep partying.
Okay.
Um,
I have two goals that are important to me.
uh-huh.
I want to get a Slod friend.
Mm-hmm.
That is my next friend goal. And I want to get to Ecstasy, the Elysium Gate Town.
All right. You don't quite actually make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if you make it to Elysium.
I got a 10.
I don't think you're gonna make it to
I'm gonna
Elysium.
wild surge that. I
You
got
should
a
already
5.
wild surge.
No, he's been low.
So I
Yeah.
I got a
You
10.
don't make it to Elysium,
Okay.
but you do make a Slod friend.
All right, good.
You wake up.
50% is not bad.
The last thing you remember, again, is them channeling that power, and then you kind of thinking, I should go talk to a Slod, and then everything's kind of a haze.
Yeah, that's fine.
You, on the other hand, are following after him.
Yes.
It is not hard.
No, I didn't think it would be. I don't think I'm good at following. I just think that.
You're probably just like this far away from me the whole time.
No, I feel like I'm just like go to a bar. There's a bunch of people just like sitting there like. And I'm like, what happened? They're like this guy, and I was like, where'd he go?
Basically.
And then just like eventually
You are making your way towards
downtown.
towards the edge of town.
I like to hope, at least, that I'm making a good impression on everyone, because I am a very likable guy. So, as much as I'm coming in and making a ruckus,
Yeah.
people had a good time.
You have an entourage that's been following you around.
Alright,
so
Here's
you
an
blacked out.
impression.
Yeah.
So you
Oh, also, I
come-
wanted to make note. Every time I go anywhere, I
Uh-huh.
mention how crazy the race was today, and don't you want to see that guy who came in second place and got robbed? Don't you want to see him just do a great job and
excellent.
win the Invitational Challenge tournament?
You're not sure where he came from or when Ravener started following you, but
He also
you're
seems
also
confused.
not sure when you started following him.
I'm surprised. I thought I was still in bed. How long was I even sleeping? then?
You slept 8
Not
hours.
long enough.
Oh, 8 hours.
honestly.
It was a
No,
long
no,
sleep.
you've
Okay.
been following him for like hours.
No, I'm saying it was
I
right
have?
when Ravener was asleep.
Yes.
Is what I
Not
meant.
you. No, you woke up and were like, oh, I should just go find Alamar.
Oh,
He's my
okay,
friend.
good. Well, then I'm happy
It's
about
not hard
that.
to track Alamar either.
Okay.
Fair.
But you
Then
guys
I'm
sort of,
very good at
you
tracking.
guys sort of become
He was
aware
like,
of
"Hey,
one
that
another.
half-elf warlock is really bitter about something.
Okay, long rest.
There's the half-elf warlock. He seems like he has a plan, and he like gets to murder really quick in his like options thing. And it's like, yeah, okay. I
It's
know.
like one option, then murder.
I don't know.
That first option,
Hi
then
guys.
murder.
I was just in
Well,
bed.
and so Peren,
Good.
you come to
Got your way.
here's the scene. You wake up. You definitely are in a pool of fluids.
Happens a lot for him.
I mean, I am hoping, like, only most of it is mine.
You are
Like, I'm certain it's not all.
You are incredibly sore.
Yeah.
But not in a bad way.
Oh.
What is that
Definitely,
way?
you are definitely in a bed.
Oh.
It's big enough for many people, but you're the only one there.
Oh.
there is a bandage around your midsection, and pinned to the bandage is a note that says,
Your kidneys are mine.
that says, "Thanks for the spleen."
Yep.
And the night of my life, and it's signed X.
Oof.
Tuck that away.
That's for the memoirs.
This is day 1, dude.
Yeah.
You got like 6 days
You,
left.
you aren't able to move your left arm at all,
Oh God.
or your right leg.
Can it hold weight?
Yeah, it can hold
Okay.
weight. You
Okay.
just
So I
can't
can
really-
still like.
Yeah, you can hobble.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. You can't see out of one eye, more than one eye at a time. Because
Okay.
if you have both of your eyes open, the world
Oh, just
basically threatens to like
Oh.
spin out of control
Oh, I've
and you
been
go
there.
flying off of it.
Yep.
Also, you are definitely in a bed, but you are also definitely outside in a park. The trees are on fire, but that seems like everything around here is kind of a little on fire.
Is this like a hellish area?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Did
and
I
then-
ever get a devil friend?
You
I got the
You
Yugoloth.
made the Yugoloth friend. You don't remember if you made a devil friend or not.
Because devil friend is definitely also
But
on the
you
list.
definitely are sure you made a slod friend
Yeah.
because of the 2 spur marks
Yeah,
on
these
your
are
arm
Pokemon.
and
Yeah.
the little tadpole swimming around inside your arm right now.
Uh,
The one you can't move.
Right.
And then
I
also,
think I mean, does the arm look alive? Like, is it like
yeah,
pumping blood
yeah,
and
it's
everything?
still working. You just
Okay.
can't move it. Also,
if I see any coming up this, I'm just gonna tourniquet a little bit, just
Sure.
to keep them from getting to my brain.
that's where they're going. Yep.
Yeah.
Also,
Tourniquet
also standing there is Alamar and Ravener.
Now,
Also, you don't have any pants,
I mean,
Oh, that's like my thing.
but
Yeah.
you do have a shirt,
okay.
Congratulations.
which is wrapped around your waist.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. And that was day 1.
That was, that was day 1.
Peren, how much do you remember about the races?
Races?
Great. Perfect. So here's what happened at the race. I raced, you watched, and were such a good friend. And
This is my interest in this.
no, I know.
conversation.
But then there was a huge crash.
it's almost-
Several people were very badly. Oh
zero.
no! Look! Oh man!
Oh, tell me more. Tell me
Yeah,
more.
no, it's great.
Tell me more.
It's great. So, anyways,
You are
no
broken.
Stop! I have a limited amount of time. There was a race, almost won, and if I can win a bigger race, I'll get a portal key that can let us go to all the portal towns. I don't know my day want to go to all the portal towns.
Portal Towns.
Yeah, and also depending on how much interest in the race we get, there are more interesting prizes. Bigger prizes.
Did you
All
see
you have to
this-
do is do drugs and drink and go places and
Okay.
just talk about how there's a race.
All right.
And
Wait,
you
wait,
have
wait.
a friend, and we'll call me Davy Boy Smith Jr. It's a wrestling joke. It's the first wrestler I thought of because we did the Undertaker thing. I know it's obscure. I'm sorry.
Have you seen the note that's on his underpants?
I don't
Or
care.
whatever. He's missing his spleen.
He can miss whatever he wants. He's having a great time. I don't like.
Great time.
All I need from my friend Peren
Mhm.
is for him to do what he's doing, which is go to places where people who like to gamble and,
then
do drugs
just
hang out.
say races are great.
And yeah, and be like my friend Davy Boy Smith Jr.
Dave.
Just
You're
say what
good.
are you gonna? My friend Derek.
Derek.
Yeah, my friend.
Derek is the races.
Okay, yeah, sure. Good.
think Derek is a very good racer name.
Okay, well, let's use my real name. Just-
A massive sort of like brain with tentacles hanging down in a beak.
And
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say. Just do Almar. Say my friend Almar. Just use my real name.
What the F have you been up to? There's
Just
a
like we're planning something right now.
big brain
this
and
is
a
my-
This is the whole thing. This is where we are. You've just been. That's his
No,
girlfriend.
I
You've just been
haven't-
asleep.
girlfriend.
Girlfriend. Sorry, I can't hear right now.
We're in a very serious committed relationship.
Are you or his spleen
Have
wife?
you
is
met
that
him?
is that a real thing that you're saying?
Yeah, I have your soul. You're mine.
Wait. You have
Oh,
his
so
soul.
you have.
If you have his soul, who has his spleen?
Oh, that was. I believe that was the succubus.
Nice.
I mean,
But it might have been.
That figures.
It might have been.
A horse.
Yeah, it might have been a horse.
normal horse.
It might have been that horse.
Oh, you can be an awakened horse at least.
I feel
right?
like
Oh,
there's a
there's a lot of questions.
I feel like there's a 50-50 chance.
I like those odds. Because that's
What does that mean that you like those odds?
that's the most odds you can have. Is
But okay, so
Don't
there's
succubus
you,
normally
the
take your
beak
soul,
brain,
not your
a
spleen?
horse,
well, maybe
and
it
a
was like a good
succubus. That's,
second place.
But you can.
Oh yeah, the succubus
Four
tried
way.
to get his soul,
You-
but I said we are in a committed relationship.
Thanks,
and
buddy.
you can handle the thing I told you to do, right?
Derek.
Just use Alamar. Fuck Derek.
Who's Derek?
There's no Derek.
Don't you need? Don't
that
you
a
want
realm?
like a cool racer name?
Oh my god. Sure. Call me.
Racer X.
No.
Oh,
No
X.
Speed Racer jokes.
that's like sacred territory for Fox. Like,
Speed Racer is very important to me.
His name is Trixie.
That's still a Speed Racer.
Momo.
Call me Speed Racer.
we like found
no,
his,
let's,
his
Hey,
content
hey,
here.
Speed!
let's call me.
I'm gonna start slinking away.
Let's call me. Just call me Dr.
No,
Fast.
I'm.
Ooh, Dr. Fast. I like that
All
one.
right.
And you see your friends are into it too. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the deal. Just do that. Peace. Go have fun. I don't care what you do. As long as you're doing that. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
The girl drapes its tentacles, a couple of its tentacles over you.
All right. We.
How are you feeling, Jam? Great. Here, let me cast levitate on
Or
you.
more
so you
like
can
this.
Yeah.
You definitely feel that slot.
Yeah. I was about to
grow its way through that tourniquet, but it's not succeeding
Yeah.
yet.
All right. Hey, girl, bud.
I'm your girlfriend.
Girlfriend. How
Don't you remember the ceremony?
if I say yes, can we drop this conversation?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm all for open communication. It's an important part of any relationship.
So how long
So
does this
valid.
tadpole thing usually take?
Oh, about 3 to 5 days.
Good. All right. Remind me in 3 to 5 days.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I can't have my little soul man.
All right.
My little
getting
soul
turned
man.
getting turned into a slag.
All right.
It's so beautiful.
Let's go find a Modron. I'm gonna go find a Modron.
Oh. There have been a couple that have been stalking your friend.
The friend who's me?
Mhm.
Good.
Him or him?
The-
Oh no, you're the
the-
one.
the
You're the one
taller
who tripped it. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, haven't you seen? There were like 20 of them.
I was
Just sort of
around.
creeping around, watching him.
I think they think I'm their mom.
That's probably. I was not there for the tripping.
You were not.
No.
I mean, you were there
Sorry.
for the tripping.
If you
Peren,
wanna go
you've
back-
been,
You're
you've been
wrong.
tripping this whole time.
Peren,
You
sorry,
want
I'm
to go
saying-
find a Modron, though? That's probably
Yeah,
a
I
great
want
place to go
a
look.
Modron friend.
There were a lot of monodrones there. I think even a duodrone.
I'm not picky.
I would say.
Hey.
Let's go.
I don't- doing this one-handed is
no,
weird.
it uses its tentacles to make your other hand.
It's just not the same.
And then you, the two of you go off in pursuit of Alamar.
How much is? Could I have? I have like 400 gold, I think, over our entire adventure. Is that enough for multiple restorations? I have no idea how much that costs.
No.
Because I might reset every morning if I can.
You would very quickly run out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Give it 2 days. I'll greater restoration reset.
All
And
right.
then get back to it.
You know, if we won that race prize, you'd probably get as many great restorations as you want, because it'd be super rich.
I'm
Uh-huh.
already gone.
I know. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
there's nothing. To
Actually,
myself, I'm like, I could
you
get so
left-
many.
You're already gone. You left before he.
Alright, I was like, I don't give
yeah.
a shit, because I don't. Okay. But what I do give a shit about
Uh-huh.
is this. Which is, where do people in this town kill for sport?
There-
Like kill for sport?
Yes.
Like living creatures or animals?
Like,
There is
hit-
a-
Like animals.
The more ethically dubious, the better.
So there is a pit that you saw in the Fortune's Wheel called the bear baiting pit.
Okay, but is there
you
a
have
better?
not seen any bears in there.
I mean,
Is there a better one?
Not that you've seen.
I like
you
it-
might go like you could.
This
search
took a
for
really
one.
weird
I
turn
want to-
all of a
okay.
sudden.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I need to murder people now.
No, I have.
I think I should just go back to
I have a plan. No, Raven, come with me.
It's been too long since I've murdered an
I have a plan.
innocent.
Yeah, okay. Raven and I are gonna go. Actually, Raven, we can go back to that if you want. You don't have to come on my murder adventure. I
Just for clarification,
some
we're
reason, though,
murdering
she
bad
has-
people.
No, she has
Where-
no idea why all of a sudden Aleta is like twitching.
How
All of our
how much
adventures
murdering
were-
we do will depend a lot on how well we get along with the people at the murder club. The worse we get along with them, the more we'll have to murder. If we do well enough to get along with them, we won't have to murder anyone.
And so, with Alamar and Ravener heading off in search of a murder club, with Aleta and Bags being stalked by a Davos and
Woods and dwarves.
heading in search of a book, and with Peren and his committed girlfriend off in search of new and previously unexperienced vices. We'll go ahead and close for today. So be sure and join us next week to find out just what happens at the murder club, just what happened to Peren's spleen, and just what's up with these books anyway.
And if there is in fact
Seriously,
pod
man,
racing.
what's up with the
Or
books?
groups of whales racing.
Absolutely.
Not one, not two, not three, but four engines.
Four stones!
You won't want to miss next week's continued adventures in Sigil. We hope you've enjoyed today. We certainly enjoy playing for you guys. So feel free to go ahead and share this with all your friends if you enjoyed us. Share us with your enemies. Maybe you can convince them to become your friends, or at least make them put up with us. We stream every Monday NeverQuest, where we're here at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. We also, every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at Bell of Lost Souls, stream a 40k game every day. This week we're doing the Tyrannid Codex Week, which means we're showing off a different Tyrannid army each week, or a different style of Tyrannid army each week, and pitting them up against other forces for your amusement, and so you can see just how broken the new Codex is. Also, tomorrow we'll be playing. Is it tomorrow that we're playing Aristea?
Yes, it is.
Tomorrow
evening.
We will also
Yay.
be showing off the new game from Corvus Belli, Aristea, which is a sort of arena combat game. The best way I can think of it is it's like Overwatch, the board game.
No wonder Matt loves it so
And
much already.
tune in.
I made that connection on the article I wrote about it.
Yeah, you'll see why. And as always, we have a Facebook page and a Twitter account. We have at facebook.com/NeverQuest. You can find us, or at @Never_Quest on Twitter.
We're also on Twitch.
We're also on Twitch.
Fancy
Push
that.
the button that's right here to get some notifications if you like.
Oh, notifications are here.
I don't
And
know.
push this one to subscribe.
I'm not.
Just push
And-
every button around.
Push
the
And
every
if you'd
button
like
on
more
our page.
community
Don't
and
do
you
that,
also
probably.
play D&D and have character sheets, hop on over to our Twitch for our Twitch community forum on the Bowls Lounge, where you can post your character sheets and other info and hang out with us when we are not live on Twitch.
Yes.
There are lots of memes. It's real good.
Are you okay there, Matt?
No, I just thought
And
like
if you share us on the
What?
if you
what
share
thing is
the
this?
hashtag
Beautiful.
Yeah, the forum.
NeverQuest on the social
Huh?
media
I
platform
always
of your
have it,
choice,
just never used
we'll
it.
find a way to give
I don't
you
know
a
what you're
special shout out in the game.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
start doing
And
that.
if you tell your friends how great I am, you're right.
But in
All
the
right.
meantime, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
I started that joke without knowing how I was going to.
Thank